Ah, yes, we've all been there before. This shit is more than a game, man. And now, these shirts are more than a game. But did you know that this merch wasn't made only for sportswear? No sirree. This shit more than a game is a lifestyle brand. You can wear the shirts for anything, such as going shopping, working out,
This shit more than a game.
doing chores, setting the mood,
Oh yeah, that's that thing I like.
changing a tire, robbing a bank,
Go, 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 go.
jumping a Falcons fan, and so much more. So purchase your official This Shit More Than a Game merch today for the low starting point of $28.03 and let the world know this shit more than a game. Warning, please see a doctor if you feel you've gone too far with taking this shit more than a game. This shit more than a game is not associated or licensed with any organization or entity except for John Bones LLC. This shit more than a game is not responsible for any fights caused by the shirts. John Bones LLC does not promote or recommend violence of any kind unless it's at the expense of a Falcons fan.
You gotta be kidding me, dog. I'm tired of this team, and I say it every year. Everybody was getting all hyped up, and I knew it. I knew this team still wasn't gonna be crap, man. I knew this team still wasn't gonna be crap. Where's the shot? There's a shot. There's a goddamn shot. There's a shot.
Is that him?
There's a shot.
The guy on the TV or Jono? Jono! Oh, I'm used to it by now, but yeah, that's him. This happens all the time?
Everything's gonna be okay.
Every Sunday. Oh wait, every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday, and Saturday if LSU's playing. Girl, you gotta leave him. It's not. What?
Man, what y'all doing?
What do you think we're doing? We'll watch TV. Look, his blind is on.
Dog, that team is so bad, bro. Every year I told y'all to, and I told you the main one. I was like, you was all hyping about, because they got Derek Carr, everything's gonna be different. No, with Pete Carmichael and Dennis Allen, it's the same old BS, man. I ain't watching that crap no more, man. What are y'all watching?
Love is blind. It's a new season.
Love is what?
Love is
The
blind.
Saints offense is blind right now. I know damn Love is blind. What the hell?
Okay, we're trying to watch. So go back to the living room, relax, let us watch our show.
Well, hell no, I ain't watching that damn Saints game and any highlights of it. You must be out your damn mind. Push over. Push over. Hey, man, shoot, make yourselves comfortable. We watching Love is Blind. Sure, I'd rather watch this than the Saints game right
We
now.
didn't invite you.
What
This
is
is an invitation only.
what is the point of this show?
First of all, Uche is telling Aaliyah that she a recent cheater.
Yeah,
I can't believe the Saints got me in this position. This is
then
stupid.
just go away.
That's your problem.
Damn dumb, bro. I can't believe y'all watch this every week.
That's
I
why.
can't believe you watch what you watch every week, but here we are.
Yeah,
And that's why Uche dated Lydia.
you know this shit more
Yeah.
than a game. Calm down. You know this shit more than a game.
And we've established.
Let's just watch this stupid show, okay? Man, Uche is trash. I can't believe that. How could he? That's horrible.
We tried to tell you that. Man, give me one.
Man, come on now, girl. Uche gonna learn the hard way, huh?
He
Uche
already
gonna
is
learn the
learning the
hard
hard
way.
way.
Man,
I'm telling you.
some good shit.
That's what I've been saying.
That's just shit more than the game. I get it now.
This shit is.
We've been trying to tell you.
The guy, well, Uche better watch out though.
That wasn't a skit, that was real. I always pictured how it would be when I got to heaven, Lord willing, when I made it to heaven. I always pictured how would it be. And I feel like one of the questions God or the angels is going to ask is, Jono, what was a noble thing you did while on earth for you to enter the pearly gates of heaven? And I always wrestle with what would that answer be? And now, though, I know what the answer is. That answer is I talked a lot of shit with Dennis Allen and Pete Carmichael as my head coach. God, if that's not noble, then I don't know what is. Past 2 weeks, I've had opposing fans, the Packers and the Bucs, of course, give me my shit right back. Mock this shit more than the game at me. And I'm not mad. I have nobody to blame but myself. I wake up every day knowing that Dennis Allen and Pete Carmichael are coaches of my team, and I still talk shit. I can't help myself. This shit more than a game. But I also cannot be mad at the results that come from that. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, what can be said that hasn't already been said? What can be said? Like, this is not a show where I'm going to scream and yell because I'm over it. What can be said that hasn't been said? I'm sure you guys have watched already a ton of great Saints podcasts and live streams and recap shows. What can I say that hasn't already been said? When we scream, Dennis Allen needs to go. When we scream, fire Pete Carmichael, I feel like we're just screaming into an empty void at this point. Really, like, doesn't matter. We're just screaming it into an empty void. Do the Saints care? I don't know. I mean, they're still getting out money. They still know we're going to watch every Sunday. So what can be said that hasn't already been said? Here's the problem, folks. The Saints are a bad team. I think we can all acknowledge that. We are not that biased that we cannot be blind to the fact that the Saints are a bad team. The problem is this, though. Not only are we a bad team, we're boring. We are boring and we are irrelevant. Nobody outside of Louisiana right now gives a damn about the New Orleans Saints, and I don't blame him. We are one of the most boring teams in the league. I don't get it. Talking to my wife the other night, I said, I can't believe the Saints went from must-see TV. Everybody wanted to know what Drew Brees and Sean Payne were up to now nobody could give a damn about the New Orleans Saints. We are one of the most bland teams in the league. We have a bland head coach. We have a bland offense led by the blandest offensive coordinator of all time. We are boring and irrelevant. It's one thing to be bad. You see, the Chicago Bears are bad, but they're irrelevant. Like, you will still see people talking about them on TV every week because they're at least interesting, right? Bears fans are doing themselves a pity party. They're going to get probably 2 first-round picks, top 5 picks at that, and they're at least relevant. We are boring and irrelevant. We are parked very comfortably into mediocrityville. Nobody cares about the Saints outside the Louisiana region. We are probably in the worst spot to be as a franchise right now. We're in purgatory. We're not apparently good enough to make the playoffs. We're not bad enough to get a top 5, even maybe a top 10 pick. We're just kind of hovering in the middle. We have great players, but we don't have that superstar player anymore like must-see TV like Drew Brees was. And because of how bad our offense is, star players like Alvin Kamara and Michael Thomas and Chris Olave are irrelevant to the rest of the NFL world. We are boring. We are irrelevant. That is the worst place I feel to be as a fan when you have a bad team. And not only are you a bad team, you're not even entertaining. At least be entertaining. The first game was fun because it was the first game of the season. Our last 3 games have been so damn boring, all because of how bad this offense is. I mean, the Packers game was decent because we had a big lead. And, of course, if you enjoy watching teams blow leads like we do with the Falcons, entertaining in that way. But the Panthers game and the Bucs game, just a boring team. A team that nobody outside Louisiana wants to talk about. They barely show our highlights. Thank God. They barely show our highlights on national media anymore because we are a boring team. Nobody cares about the New Orleans Saints. I knew life without Drew Brees and Sean Payne was going to be bad, but good Lord have mercy. So the question is this. How and why? Why are we so bad? Why are we so boring? Why are we so broken? How does the offense look worse this year than it did last year? And Andy Dalton was our quarterback last year. How? And the crazy thing is, the O-line actually played good Sunday finally. That's what everybody was like, it's going to be the solution to finally turning this offense around was good offensive line play. The offensive line actually played good Sunday. And we looked the worst. We looked the worst that we've looked all season. Chalking up to Derek Carr's injury. It ain't like Derek Carr was playing on fire when he was healthy either. I just don't get it. How does the offense look worse than last year? And when do we hold Derek Carr accountable? I still believe in Derek Carr. Maybe it's the black and gold glasses I'm wearing that has me like that. But when do we hold Derek Carr, the guy who has the highest paid contract in Saints history, accountable? Because now I swear I hope we do not go with where he got hurt. So now we'll be like, oh, this year was a wash because he's hurt. No, if you're hurt that bad, don't play. But again, he wasn't lighting the world on fire when he was healthy. So when do we hold Derek Carr accountable? Because honestly, at this point, we could have paid Jameis Winston 1/3 of Derek Carr's contract, and we would have been in the same spot probably, 2-2. And at least Jameis would have been a little bit more entertaining. Like, shit, you never know it's going to be a touchdown or a pick. When do we hold Derek Carr accountable? I like Derek Carr. Again, I believe in him. I hope he's the guy. But so far, the first 4 games, I think he would be the first one to tell you he is not getting it done. He is not living up to that contract. He is not giving us any faith that he should be the guy for the next 3 to 5 years. I'm looking at quarterbacks in the draft. Hell, how bad we are, we might wind up still being in the Caleb Williams sweepstakes. When do we hold Derek Carr accountable? It's not all on Pete. I mean, there's a lot of positional players, and of course, Derek Carr, who is also playing poor. It's a combination of things. I know Pete Carmichael is public enemy number 1. He deserves to be, but at some point, we have to hold Derek Carr accountable. You know what the funny thing is? We thought Alvin Kamara was also going to come back and help us out. How could you not? Alvin Kamara is one of the most explosive, exciting, best running backs in the league. How could he not come back and help us? And if somebody would have told me, oh, Alvin Kamara is going to have 13 catches Sunday, I would have been like, oh, damn, he about to light the world on fire. Alvin Kamara had 13 catches for 33 yards. 13 catches for 33 yards. Do the math. I could probably go into the NFL, catch 13 passes, and would probably have 33 yards. How in the hell is Alvin freaking Kamara 13 catches, 33 yards? That's embarrassing, folks. That's pathetic. That is historically absurd. But what does it matter, right? Because, again, it's like if you say fire Dennis Allen, if we say fire Pete Carmichael, we're screaming into an endless void. The Saints don't care. Dennis Allen said already that he's not going to fire Pete Carmichael or make any changes. And why should he? Because we're going to be watching Sunday. We're going to be giving them our money. They don't care. They're not going to care until we give them a reason to care. We're stuck in mediocrityville, but it's on the fans, apparently, since the front office and the coaching staff don't seem to give a 2 shits to get us out of mediocrityville. You see, when I say this shit more than the game, it can be used as a rally cry. Absolutely. I love where this shit more than the game has taken our fan base. But don't get it twisted, Saints front office. Y'all can find out the wrong side of this shit more than the game. We're the most passionate fan base for good and bad. We're New Orleans. We're petty. We could be ignorant. The Saints front office is going to find out the hard way how ignorant we can be if they keep treading water and thinking that, oh, the fans are going to accept this BS. Because I like Mickey Loomis, but good Lord have mercy. Did he not see what happened last year? And you know what he did? He doubled down on it. He said, you know what? It's not Derek. It's not Dennis Allen. It's not Pete Carmichael. We just need a quarterback. If we just get a above average quarterback, we're going to show the world that we are hitting above the other NFC South teams. Boy, look like Tampa Bay was on another planet than us right now. Look like Tampa Bay was playing another game than we were. So the thing is Mickey Loomis is never going to get fired. Like, we have established too much of a family atmosphere in that front office, which is probably a detriment at this point, that Gail ain't going to fire her buddies. The people at the top are going to stay at the top. The only way Mickey Loomis is ever going to go is if he retires. I actually think Mickey Loomis deserves to hire a new head coach. The problem is this. It's one thing to make a mistake with hiring Dennis Allen. It's a second thing to double down on it this year and keep Pete Carmichael. Pete Carmichael didn't even want the job, y'all. We had to talk him into it. These are fireable offenses. This is a win-loss business. There's no hard feelings. I got no hard feelings or personal vendettas against Mickey Loomis, against Dennis Allen, against Pete Carmichael, against anybody. It is a win-loss business. And we have made some extremely horrible moves since Sean Payton and Drew Brees has been gone to help us not get any wins. Doubling down on Dennis Allen is probably going to be just as big as an indictment on Mickey Loomis's legacy as hiring Sean Payton was feather in his cap. So fans, yes, we are just saying and screaming into the void, but you know what? We have to. If anything you take away from this, we absolutely have to keep screaming into the void, because if the front office doesn't care and if the coaching staff doesn't care, and I mean, I know they care, obviously, but if they don't care enough to get off their butts and do changes instead of just watching the same BS every week and thinking that, oh, we're going to get it fixed. It's been 2 years they've been saying that. 2 years, we got to look in the mirror. 2 years, we got to get the game plan. 2 years, we got to step up. Step up. It's been 2 years now. If they want to accept it, like I said, they're going to F around and they're going to find out this shit more than the game isn't all just fun and rally cry. this shit more than a game can be much, much worse from a very, very passionate, petty, and ignorant fan base. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the John O'Bone Show, where this shit is more than a stream. We're going to have a good show today. Of course, I have to bring on my old ye faithful co-host. He's in a good mood, and he has absolutely every reason to tell us that he told us so. Will he? Or he's going to be, he might be the bigger man. He might not want to kick us when we're down. We'll see. I ain't going to lie. If it was me, I'd be kicking. You down? I'm stomping you. I ain't kicking you while you're down. I'm stomping you while you're down. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Esther Ryder.
Man, you all right over there, bro? You need a tissue? You all right? Oh, by the way, how's everybody doing today? Hope y'all doing great. I'm doing wonderful. You all right, buddy? You good? You all right?
I'm not screaming. I think I'm doing pretty good, actually, right?
I see some tears. I see some tears about to drop down.
There ain't no tears now. It's allergies, if anything. Ain't no tears now.
Look, I've been trying to tell this man, I don't know, about 5 to 7 years. I know this shit's more than a game. Go buy you a shirt if you haven't caught one already. But you know how I get through the NFL season? Don't put your emotions in it. Just don't. You're going to keep getting your heart broken by these damn Saints. I don't know when you're going to understand that, bruh. You know, Mikey, I don't want to hear nothing about no luck. It's talent. At this point, or the Rams, I think the Rams are better than the Saints right now. Oh, yeah.
I think a lot of teams are better than the Saints right now. That's not.
The Rams is better. There ain't no luck. I don't hear no luck. The way the Texans are balling, CJ Stroud, or the Panthers are a dumb organization for not taking him instead of Bryce. I mean, that pick is looking kind of shaky. So I won't say it's luck, bro. I just think that, I don't know, bro. It's getting bad, bro. It's getting bad. You know what the funny thing is? You mentioned the Panthers. The Panthers and the Falcons are also still stuck in mediocrityville, it appears, too. And yet, It's funny, like, you know, it seems like the football gods gave Dennis Allen the greatest gift. 2 years in a row, he gave him a below average division. I'm going to assume Tampa Bay is, they didn't impress me too much, but they're obviously right now the king of the castle still of the NFC South. How can you get gifted last year, which was a historically bad division? This year is probably a below average division at best, and you still can't make the playoffs. I don't know, bro. I just think y'all probably need to do a clean sweep in the organization.
You know, Sean, I said that after Peyton retired. I say this is our time to rebuild, and I got a lot of pushback. Oh no, we still got. And don't get me wrong, we do have talent. We have talent to this day, but we have all the talent. No, we gotta, keep things. Don't panic, John. Don't panic. And then your brain Eric Bieniemy for an interview for 8 hours. By the way, you do a damn Zoom interview with Doug Peterson, two coaches who are way better than Dennis Allen, and you do all that wasting them damn time because Lord knows. Everybody knew freaking the front office wanted to keep Dennis Allen. They wanted to, family, guys. We all love each other. It's lovey-dovey here. Who gives a shit about wins and losses? Well, big old happy family. And now look at what Eric Bieniemy is doing with Washington. Look what Doug Peterson is doing in Jacksonville. And look where we're at. But you know what everybody was preaching? Continuity. Continuity is the thing to do, y'all. You're running a Sean Payton system without Sean Payton. I said that last week. You are running a Sean Payton system without Sean Payton. As a franchise, you can never go forward if you're always looking in the rear mirror at what was. I get it. Sean Payton is top coach. I probably in my lifetime. We'll probably never have a better head coach as a Saints fans than Sean Payton was. We cannot try to recreate the Drew Brees and Sean Payton era anymore. You got to move forward as a franchise. You don't see the freaking Chiefs not the Chiefs, excuse me. You ain't see the 49ers trying to recreate Joe Montana when he left. No, they kept evolving. We got Steve Young now, Colin Kaepernick, Brett Purdy. Like, they evolve. We don't. We're just still trying to do the damn Sean Payton system without Drew Brees and now without Sean Payton. Continuity, my ass, man. They sold us a goddamn lie with that. They got a new show on Fox called Snake Oil Salesman. I feel like Mickey Loomis right now, and the Saints franchise, hold on, because the Pelicans ain't doing too hot either. That's the same ownership. It's a snake oil salesman out of fans. And you know why they are, though? Because we're going to eat it up. Every offseason, we eat it up. It takes 1 or 2 moves, and we're back on the bandwagon. Hell, you know what they're going to do next year? They'll probably make Pete Carmichael the fall guy. Then they're going to retain Dennis Allen. All right, we just got him a good offensive coordinator. That's what the issue is now, y'all. Dennis Allen is a good coach. Just give him, because he hasn't had every goddamn excuse already in the book. And then they're going to sign somebody like OBJ because he's broken goods now. And you know what it's going to do, though? It's going to make the fans excited. OBJ, oh, my God, eat it up. Oh, playoffs. Every damn year they do this. I'm done with that, dude. I'm done with that. No, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. We're not doing this a 3rd season in a row. Now, I get it, by the way, also. It's only week 5, right? We're 2-2. Technically, we're not even below 500. There's a lot of time to get things fixed. But I can only go by what my eyes tell me. I could be Mr. Optimistic all I want, but I've seen 2 years now of the same BS. There was absolutely no reason besides me being a goddamn Saints fan for me to think that, we're going to suddenly turn it around starting Sunday. So I have a question, Sean. As a non-biased fan, since you are not a Saints fan, are the Saints broken?
Whew. So I think last week you brought this similar question to me, and I actually came to the defense of the Saints. And I said it's a long season. After seeing what I seen Sunday, bro, and I was the one that said, you get Alvin Kamara back. All right, now that's going to spread the field open. It's going to get Derek Carr, which, by the way, he should not have been playing Sunday. I don't give a damn.
We'll get into that.
I'm just saying. I'm going to have to throw that out there. He shouldn't have been playing. All right. Second of all, Chris Olave, 2 catches. He only caught 1. He only 2 targets, I mean, bro, the play call is so, like, it's like watching the Spurs. You know how the Spurs are just, like, boring basketball? That it was just like, what the hell am I watching, bro?
But the Spurs are good. I don't mind being a boring team when you're good.
But they're boring. Like, y'all, I don't know, bro. I don't know what the hell y'all was doing, bro. It's like every time, once again, like I said last episode, you get a little rhythm going with the quarterback, we bring in Taysom in. And now that's messing up the whole rhythm. Stop with this changing of the quarterbacks, bro. I hate that. I understand.
I'm gonna push back on that. I still like the Taysom packages. I think they're effective.
I feel like
averages like 5 or 6 yards a game. I think, honestly, Sean, I believe he's a Saints Hall of Famer. I think he's one of the most unique players in NFL history. I think every team wishes that they had a Taysom Hill. I'm not mad at the Taysom Hill packages. I'm mad at the lack of creativity with this offense. I'm mad at Pete Carmichael's inability. That's probably not even a word. They got, Saints got my English all messed up. Right. To adapt to game flow. It's easy to game script the first 10 or 15 plays, but as the game flow goes along, one thing Sean Payne was great at was adjusting. Pete Carmichael looks horrible at that. I'm mad at the route concepts every week. Every week for the first 4 games, we've had plays where the receivers were running in the same route. At what point do you look at the tape and get that fixed?
Well, can I ask you this, though, Jono? Let me ask you this, though. And the commentators even brought it up, and I noticed it, too. Did y'all notice the lack of energy them routes was being ran? Like they wasn't being run how they needed to be run. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of going full speed, it was like, okay, I'm not getting the ball my way, so I'm going to just jog it out. And it was like a lack of energy. Like, the defense was doing their thing, like they always do. But once again, if the offenses keep turning the ball over and not putting drives together and doing what they have to do, bro, it's only going to be so much time until the fans of the Saints Nation, which I already said it, I already know why they kept Pete Carmichael because of the Sean Payton tree, and they figure he was going to call plays. Once again, he's not Sean Payton. You can run Sean Payton plays all you want, but he's not Sean Payton. They should have got rid of him, bro. Like, I understand why they kept him to try to keep that, okay, he knows Sean Payton and he can run the same exact stuff. It's time, bro. I hate to say it. It's time to scrap the whole organization, bro. And I'm not a Saints fan. I'm just seeing from a outside looking in. Y'all need a brand new offensive coordinator. If y'all want to keep Dennis Allen, just keep him strictly as a defensive coordinator and get y'all a coach that knows what the hell he's doing and knows how to call plays and just have a different structure. Because now it's if y'all don't, bro, Super Bowl, I don't think y'all gonna be seeing the Super Bowl no time soon.
At this point, I just want to make the playoffs again. I miss what it feels like to be a playoff team.
But at the same time, Jono, y'all schedule, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, and it's the NFL. The way I looked at y'all schedule were like easy. Like it was easy. It was set up for y'all to really make the playoffs, bro. Derek Carr, a veteran quarterback, Alvin Kamara, now he's back, Michael Thomas, Chris Olave, Rashid. I mean, but damn, every time y'all got it set up, it's just like, damn, what the hell going on? Every weekend, it's just like a heart attack. It's what the hell are we doing? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? I feel sorry for y'all, bro. I really do. I really do.
At least you feel sorry for us. At least that makes me go to sleep more comfortable, huh? You're being kind of logical, but you still have some detractors in the chat. So Total Glock Boy says we acting like we're 0-4. Here's the problem, though. I know we're 2-2, but you can't put lipstick on the pig. I'm sorry. The 2-0 start was fun. It was cool, but we all, even when we were 2-0, we all were like, yeah, we're 2-0. But this isn't like, this team is unstoppable 2-0. Like we all saw the issues that were probable to creep up, and they have creeped up the last 2 weeks, and now we're 2-2. And again, I can only go by a resume. If I want to give you a resume, Sean, and you were trying to hire somebody, you're not going to look at my resume, especially if it's a resume of Dennis Allen's stature, and be like, guy doesn't really have much credentials worthy of this position, but you know what? I really see the potential, and I'm going to look to the future and how he can do. No, you look at the resume and you go by what is on the damn resume. Folks, I can only go by what is on the resume of Dennis Allen's tenure as a head coach. We gave him an excuse with the Raiders. Oh, it's the Raiders organization. Of course, nobody's going to succeed with that. Okay, he's got stability with us. What is the stability guy? 7 wins. Okay, I guess that's his peak value is 7 wins. Like, I can only go by the resume, and the resume shows that Dennis Allen and Pete Carmichael have given me no reason to think that they're going to turn around this 2-2 start. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying we're going to be 2-15 to end the season. We're probably going to win 5 or 6 more games because that's where we're at. We're in purgatory. We're not bad enough for a top pick. We're not good enough to make the playoffs. We're decent enough to keep things interesting, but I'm not falling for it this year. And I know what's going to happen. The Bucs might lose. Hell, maybe we might beat the Patriots. Toto also said that we're going to beat the Patriots by 20. So we got to score 20 points if we're going to beat a team by 20. We haven't even scored 20. Come on, now what you mean by 20? 20 is a goddamn miracle we could score 20 points, much less win the game by 20 points. But maybe we do beat the Patriots. Maybe the Bucs, I believe they play the Lions this week. Maybe they lose that game. And you know what everybody's going to be saying? Oh, what the Saints are only 0.5 games? I'm not falling for that again. I'm not.
Yeah,
and I hate to say this. I'm not saying, look, every week I'm going to cheer for us to win until like we are officially eliminated. But I'm not going to be mad when we do lose now because I'm like, shit, maybe this is actually going to have to force Dennis Allen and Pete Carmichael to leave. And we can finally look forward to the future and do some innovative stuff instead of just trying to live off the Sean Payton era.
Yeah, but Jono, how long are you supposed to keep that talent though? Like, I don't know the contract status of Marshawn Lattimore or whatever like that, but these players, the Mario Davis and these great defensive people that y'all have on that defensive side of the ball, at some point, bro, some got to shake to the point where them guys gonna be like, all right, man, look, I'm sick. I want to trade. I want out. You know what I'm saying? As most players is, they stick it out as long as they can, but eventually they're gonna be like, all right, offense, like we doing our end. Like, there's only so much we can keep doing. When y'all gonna pick it up? Come on now, like, gotta pick it up. The Bucs channel, like the Bucs, Baker Mayfield. Like, people gonna say he's an NFL quarterback. Baker Mayfield?
Well, to be honest, I never thought Baker was. I thought he always got a hard rep. People were talking about him like he was, a bottom 5 QB. I always thought he was solid at. So, I'm not surprised that he has his flashes. We'll see if he can maintain it for a full season. But I tell you what, the Bucs are getting better production out of him with 1/3 of the contract there, and we are with Derek freaking Carr. The Bucs are winning right now. Ken Barrett says he's here for Overreaction Tuesday, 1 month into the season. He's a Bucs fan. He always gives me a good time, but he also was actually kind of kind to me because, the rest of his fan base was going hard on me on X. Ken was actually very lenient with me, which I do appreciate that, Ken. Let's get to some comments. I believe our producer is going to join us soon, guys. When he does, the show can run a lot more smoother. One more game until Jake Caney comes back. Then we can have more of the Taysom Hill packages. Shit, we might as well start Taysom at this point, the way Derek Carr is playing. Toda again says DA has to make the playoffs this season or he's out. I can promise y'all that. I don't know. I mean, at this point, I don't trust Mickey Loomis. It feels like Mickey Loomis is the good boys fraternity. He's just going to keep all his friends because, again, family. We got to have a family vibe with our front office. Who gives a damn about the wins and losses, right? As long as we have a good family vibe. That's what I always hear at offseason. The vibes, the vibes, the vibes. I don't give a damn about the vibes in July. I want the wins in September. I want the wins in October. But the vibes was great in July, though. Hey, we're the vibes champion. Hang a banner up. The Saints, the vibes champion of 2022 and 2023. Come on, man. Get out of here with that. Olave only had 4 targets for 1 catch. Sean, you mentioned about how you say you look like to you some of the receivers and skill position players didn't look energetic. Like they looked like they were over, which is why I asked all the Saints broken. Do you think that players like Olave, you saw Alvin Kamara after the game say we need to have tough conversations? I don't know what tough conversations he's talking about because Pete Carmichael was still our offensive coordinator. So I don't know. Maybe the tough conversation was, do they want rabies up Monday or do they want pull boys?
The tough conversations is like, all right, man, look, you're the offensive coordinator. You got some dogs out here. You know, you got Chris Olave that probably going to be your number 1 receiver. If not already, it's your number 1 receiver. You got Mike Thomas that he can still do his thing. Alvin Kamara, like y'all got offensive weapons. These play calls is trash. Dump off, shrink. Like it's no deep shots. Like y'all don't take enough deep shots. Nothing down the field, bro. Everything is just I don't know. It just don't look right. It don't look like a Saints offense that I've seen as an NFL fan. How y'all used to be. And I know everybody's not going to be Drew Brees and stuff like that, but damn, y'all used to take shots down the field and hitting them on a regular basis. Andy Dalton did a better job than what Derek Carr is. Andy Dalton, he's not a bad quarterback, by the way, neither. He's just not a good starting quarterback, but damn. Like, come on now, let's be for real, bro. Like, the tough conversations is, all right, Pete Carmichael, get your shit together. Dennis Allen, get your shit together. We getting sick of this shit. It's time to get it on him, get the shit rolling. We know who we are. We know what we're capable of. Stop fucking around, wasting our talent. Let's get this shit on the road. But that's just me on the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still not better than us, but hey.
You always got to get your shot in, I see.
Oh, yeah, you already did that. You already did that.
Press, AKA my dog Jacob asks, so what would the Saints draft quarterback in the second? Well, we have a first round pick, so I don't look. If Derek Carr keeps playing like this, there's no reason why we can't draft a quarterback in the first round. He's giving us a reason to be honest. And honestly, which we can also do is if we really want somebody high up there like that, we really believe in, that Denver second round pick is looking mighty good too. Maybe we can package our pick, which is looking like it's going to be in the 10 to 17 range, along with Denver's high second round pick and jump up in the top 10. And maybe you're not going to get Caleb Williams, but they got a good quarterback class coming out. So if Derek Carr don't step it up, I'm sorry, dude, but the game is the game. There's shit more than the game. And I can see us looking at a quarterback to hopefully finally innovate ourselves so that we're not just trying to recreate, these, I don't want to say retreads at quarterback, but, we're not just going with the run-of-the-mill quarterback. We're actually trying to invest and develop a young quarterback. I see Justin says that Caleb is ours. I think unfortunately 2 wins is probably already too many wins for us to get Caleb Williams unless we package the form and like trade 3 first-round future picks. But there's some other good quarterbacks out there, and until Derek Carr gives me a reason to think that he's that guy, I'm going to be looking at these quarterbacks in college and thinking who can be hopefully the guy to finally be I don't even say heir apparent to Drew Brees, because that's the problem. We keep trying to find the next Drew Brees. No, just be somebody who can be a good quarterback for us for a decade. Like what CJ Stroud is looking like he's going to be in Houston, which, again, you make a good point, by the way. The Carolina draft the wrong quarterback, because good Lord have mercy, the CJ Stroud look good in Houston right now. And we actually played the Houston Texans in 2 weeks, which everybody thought was going to be an easy win. I would say the Houston Texans would be the favorites right now, which, to your point, Sean, you talk about the schedule. This is why I never get hyped up about, the Saints got the easiest schedule coming into the league. It's too much parity. It's too much parity. You don't know who's going to be injured going into weeks. And ironically, the Saints have had damn good injury like this year, where we've had the teams that we're playing have a lot of star players out, and we still can't take advantage. Even this week, the Patriots rookie cornerback and Matthew Judon, their best defensive player, is out. And I guarantee you we don't do nothing to take advantage of that. We're not going to do anything.
Let me ask you this, Jono, and I'm gonna ask the Saints community, the community. Now you say you're looking at quarterbacks, right? Just hypothetically speaking, right? Who do you think will be? Now you could just draft a quarterback out of college, but you would need the right offensive coordinator. Apparently, Pete Carmichael is not going to be it. So
it ain't apparently
right now, besides Caleb Williams, I don't get him. Who do you think will be the right fit? Not just saying, oh, we're going to draft him because of his name value. Who you think will be the right fit, and what offensive coordinator you would love to see with whatever college quarterback that y'all might land, if you could think offhand?
It's tough too because you just don't know who the offense or who the new head coach is. I imagine, say we do actually fire Dennis Allen, I would hope we hire an offensive-minded head coach. The two favorites would probably be Eric Bieniemy or Ben Johnson in Detroit, was doing a hell of a job. He's making Jared Goff look like the Sean McVay Jared Goff. Those would be my two favorites. And if we want to hire either of those two, I like Drake May. I do like Drake May. I like Sanders, Deion Sanders kid. I like him. I wouldn't be mad at taking him.
Sanders?
Dude, he went toe-to-toe with Caleb Williams. Well, I mean, I think Caleb Williams is actually the better prospect, but I think Shedeur Sanders is a dog. And you know what? At least with him, it will be interesting again. Like maybe he doesn't do it in the pros the way he's doing it in college, but at least we'll have a player again who national fans want to see, and we're not just in this irrelevant mediocrity. I mean, because Sean, if you didn't live in New Orleans, would you give a damn about the Saints?
No.
Is there any player that you'll be, oh, I got to watch this guy this week. I got to see what he's doing this week. Like, Derek Carr doesn't move the needle like that. Kamara used to him, Thomas, but with this offense, nobody cares about them anymore. Y'all only care about them now as a non-Saints fan when it's fantasy-wise.
Right.
Shout out to Kamara, 13 catches in the PPR league. I'm sure his fantasy owners ain't complaining, but 13 catches for 33 yards is a goddamn joke. Before we go into recapping this Saints versus Bucs game, we're going to ask the question, was it the right move to start Derek Carr? Knowing that he was hurt, I want to do a bit of a reveal. So this is like a commercial break. But ladies and gentlemen, we ain't going R-rated, okay? We ain't going R-rated. You can play some sexy music if you want. Bam! Ladies and gentlemen, I am revealing the brand new, because y'all know what time it is. Sean, you're a basketball fan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basketball season. We're back, baby. We are back. And you can buy now the This Shit More Than the Game Red Edition, because our neighbors on Airline Drive next to the Saints, don't get me wrong. I know that they always piss me off, just like the Saints do. But this is the time of the year where I can at least be excited about them, right? Like Zion looks good. I can at least be excited about them. So, ladies and gentlemen, ooh, that jacket was hot too, Sean. Brand new shirt. Oh, yeah, the new cutaway. This Shit More Than the Game. Going on sale at www.thisshitmorethanthegame.com next Tuesday, right in time for the NBA season. If you want the shirt, folks, all you got to do is go on the website. Or if you're watching this from a computer, you see at the top of the corner, I don't know which way the mirror of the screen is showing, just scan the QR code and it will take you to the website. But it's an easy website to remember, thisshitmorethanthegame.com or johnbarnes.com. Next Tuesday, folks, you can get your red and navy blue This Shit More Than the Game shirt. All right, now, Sean, let's final thoughts on the game last Sunday, and then we'll push forward to the next week. The Saints versus Bucs game, we found out Saturday. It was looking like after all the talk about what James was going to do against his old team, that Derek Carr was going to be the starter. I said it then, I'm saying it now. I did not like the move because it reminded me of last year when same situation. Tampa Bay at home early in the season. Dennis Allen knows his damn coaching legacy is on the line because he sucked the past times as his head coach. So he'd rather trot out an injured quarterback instead of just playing a healthy backup. I was like, let Derek Carr rest. And I saw the report from the great Jen Hale pregame where she said that the Saints medical staff, because Lord knows we should trust the Saints and Pelicans medical staff, say that Derek Carr, even if he played Sunday, was going to be just the same health-wise as he would be in 2 or 3 weeks. Well, if that's the case, by the way, then damn, we in trouble, because the way he looked Sunday, Lord have mercy, if he ain't getting better. But it reminded me of last year. Jameis Winston, I remember before the game, Jay Glazer had a report. Oh, yeah, by the way, Jameis Winston is coming into this game with like 4 broken vertebrae. And I was like, the hell?
Right.
Broken back? Like, why are we playing this dude with a broken back? And he had the worst game, which wound up being almost, you could say, his career killer, because he's not been a starter since that game. they benched him after Fedor, and even when he got back healthy, they never put him back in. And with that game, Tampa Bay took advantage and embarrassed us. And I was like, this looks like the same damn thing. Again, I said last week, those who ignore history are doomed to repeat. It's like we're following the damn same script year after year. So we put in an injured Derek Carr this Sunday. He wasn't, don't get me wrong, he wasn't lighting the world on fire when he was healthy, but his throws were at least hitting the mark the first 2 and 3 weeks before he got hurt. He was missing targets all day. And I'm just not a fan of the fact that Dennis Allen panics whenever our starting quarterback gets hurt, and instead of resting him, he wants to just trot him out there against damn good defense, by the way. As bad as we all thought Tampa was going to be, it ain't like their defense was suddenly good. Tom Brady might be gone, but it ain't like the defense was suddenly just going to be bad because Tom Brady left. What was your opinion of that move? Do you think we should have started Jameis Winston? And by the way, Jameis comes in right away and throws a pick, which is like, you can't make this shit up. Like, I love Derek. I love Jameis, but I think we're going to look back in maybe 3 or 5 years. I hope they prove me wrong. But I've been saying I hope they prove me wrong for the past 2 seasons now and make me look stupid. But we're going to be like, wow, we really had an era where we were arguing for Jameis Winston and Derek Carr when they both are not special. But that's life after Drew Brees, I guess. What's your opinion on that, Sean?
Yeah, man, I just feel like I would have started shit. If you didn't feel comfortable in Jameis, I would have started Taysom Hill. I mean, at least Taysom Hill gives you that energy that, all right, he can move with his legs, he can create. You know, he might not be the best quarterback in reading defenses, but I mean, shit, it looked like he was the better quarterback out there. Like, I don't know, why would you put a quarterback out there his shoulder was hanging off a string? He barely could throw the damn ball. Like, why would you put him in that predicament? Give Jameis let Jameis start. Jameis was totally healthy. Let him start. And if you didn't feel like Jameis was the one, you should have started damn Taysom Hill. Plain and simple. I mean,
I don't get why we re-sign Jameis every year if we're never going to give him a shot. Right. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to turn this into a Jameis versus the Carr debate. Carr's our guy. I totally get that. But if, like you said, if his shoulder is that messed up where we can't even do long bombs, you got to start Jameis. And hell, like I said with Jameis, at least he makes it fun. Like, you don't know it's going to be a pick or it's going to be a long bomb for a touchdown. Like with Derek Carr, it's like we're playing with our feet in quicksand with this offense.
Right, but that's what I'm saying, though, bro. Like, why would you, if Derek Carr is supposed to be the quarterback to at least push y'all over that finish line and get y'all in the playoffs, right? Wouldn't you want him to be as healthy as possible going down the line? Like people say, oh, we're 2-2. It's not like y'all 0-4 or 1-3. Like, what was the reason of putting him out there? Like, it's not like y'all was in jeopardy. It's still a long season, and anything could turn around, a major injury to this team's quarterback or whatever. Anything can happen. We know that. But my thing is this, though. The man is totally not able to throw the ball whatsoever. He's a sitting duck, just like Joe Burrow is in Cincinnati right now.
And look how bad Cincinnati looks playing the injured Joe Burrow.
Right, only because of the preseason hype of, you know, what Joe Burrow has done in the past of getting them to the Super Bowl, AFC championships, and probably one of the only quarterback, if not probably one or two quarterbacks to really can defeat Patrick Mahomes when it really matters too. But my thing is this, though, Derek Carr, you needed to rest him, give him about 2 weeks off if possible, and let Jameis or Taysom Hill do their thing. It was that simple. It's not rocket science, bro. It's not. So why would you even jeopardize the quarterback that y'all bought in to put y'all over the hump to get into the playoffs? Hopefully push y'all. I highly doubt that was going to happen, though. Push y'all to the Super Bowl. You feel me? Like, come on, man. That's why I say the coach has to go, bro. The coach has to go. The offensive line, y'all did still needs to get. And it's a lot of work to be done. So, yeah, I would have started Jameis, more healthier. But if you didn't feel comfortable with Jameis, I wouldn't have been mad at Taysom Hill because it's like he gives y'all that spark. You know what I'm saying? He gives y'all that spark. So
he could, but I don't trust a Taysom Hill-led offense with Pete Carmichael, to be honest. So honestly, even with Sean Payton, he put the chains on Taysom, and it wasn't as exciting as I thought it would be. But Sean at least can put the chains on somebody and still win games. For Pete Carmichael, it's like you're just going to have to chains on somebody and only put up 6 points a game. Hey, shout out to my mama for joining us on the show tonight. Hi, Mom. We love you too. Y'all show some love to my mom in the chat. this is a comment I also want to highlight from my dog St. John Butler. He says we went from Trevor Simeon to Andy Dalton to Jameis Winston to Dennis to Derek Carr. He's not even mentioning we had one game with Ian Book, which I mean that's talk about quarterback hell. And that's the thing. And I kind of feel like I ran about this maybe every other week, but everybody was such in a rush for Drew Brees to retire. Oh, we don't get the air yards anymore with Drew Brees, and he doesn't push the ball down the field. We were still winning 12 games with him. So how y'all like it now? How y'all like life without Drew Brees now? I kept saying, y'all act like Hall of Fame quarterbacks grow on trees. They don't. They don't. And now look where we're at. But y'all got y'all wish, right? Because at least we got some air yards. Air yards in 6 and 7 win seasons. Yeah, great. Like, yes, I understand that Drew Brees' deficits would hit us hard in the playoffs because he could not push the ball down the field. But you know what the key word of that is, Sean? It's playoffs. At least we made the playoffs with Drew Brees. But hey, we got the air yards, and at least we don't even look sexy anymore with the damn air yards. But everybody wanted Drew Brees to go. Oh, it's time for Drew Brees to go. Okay. Y'all see what life is like without. And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it wasn't time for Drew Brees to go. I'm saying the fan base was so damn spoiled and entitled. Not everybody in the fan base, but like a good portion was saying, hell, rest in peace to my big brother, guardian angel Dwayne. He would always argue, oh, it's time for Drew to go. I wish he was here though, so he can see how life is like without Drew Brees.
Oh, yeah. He'll definitely be telling you. Yeah.
Oh my God, dog! Life without Drew Brees is tough, and we all knew it. We all knew it. Shout out to everybody in the chat showing my mom love. We all knew it was going to be tough, but good Lord, I think we're on our 6th quarterback now since Drew Brees has retired, and it's just bad, dog. And not everybody is able. Unlike the Packers were lucky to go from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers to now Jordan Love looks promising. You get a team like the 49ers go from Joe Montana to Steve Young. The Colts went from Peyton Manning to Andrew Luck. It's rare. It's possible, but it's rare a team can go from a Hall of Fame quarterback to a very good to also possible Hall of Fame quarterback. But then it's a case like the Miami Dolphins where they finally, after like decades, got Tua Tagovailoa and have a good quarterback. They went from Dan Marino to a laundry list of quarterbacks, and now they finally got one. Good Lord, Sean, if that means that I got to wait another 10-plus years for us to have just a good quarterback, go Pelicans.
I would say this, bro. I think this draft is very important for y'all to at least get one of these quarterbacks. Because I think this is probably one of the best quarterback drafts that we're probably going to have in a minute. It's been lackluster the past couple of years with quarterbacks. So I think this year it's very tempting to get one of those athletic offensive players and to really take a first pick on the first, offensive lineman and, that running back or that defensive player. But if you don't take it in that first round, at least the first or second round, y'all have to get one of these quarterbacks, which I think is going to be available. Like, you got to. And I don't know who the offensive coordinator going to be. And when y'all get rid of Dennis Allen, y'all going to have to get yourself an offensive coordinator or an offensive-minded head coach to groom.
That's that. All right, there we go. I think this is what happens when you bring a Rams fan on your podcast or stream. He didn't pay his internet bill, so we're going to turn this into the Jono show, and hopefully Sean can get his internet working back. Live stream, folks. We're not WWL TV over here, okay? So I want to get to this comment, though. Somebody says we could have drafted Lamar Jackson or Jalen Hurts. Now, I'm not mad at the Jalen Hurts thing because honestly, nobody was checking for Jalen Hurts like that, for being real. But Lamar Jackson is definitely the biggest FU Sean Payton left us with before he retired. Retired. He took a year off and then went to Denver. If we had Lamar Jackson, things would be so much different right now. I remember when we moved up in the draft, I was getting excited. I was like, oh, shit, we're going to get Lamar Jackson. He'll sit behind Brees for a year or two, and then we're going to, not Mr. B. We took Marcus Davenport. Sean Payton, you will pay for your sins. And I'm the biggest Sean Payton apologist out there, but Sean Payton, you will pay for your sins. Sean, you back?
Yeah.
You got to pay your internet bill, my brother.
Oh, it's already been paid, baby. But
so you're blaming Cox, right?
As always, you know it.
so my girl Pammy was excited. She was like, "Yes, thank God, Sean's internet is out."
Hey, but I'm just speaking facts, though. You can't. you can't knock what I'm saying though. It's the truth. You know, like if anything, I'm speaking facts. Like y'all need a lot of things. Y'all really passed up on Lamar Jackson, and if I'm not mistaken, didn't y'all pass up besides the Bears on Patrick Mahomes?
The Chiefs jumped us. We were going to take Patrick Mahomes. Now there's this theory that Sean Payne was too vocal about it and letting people know how much he loved Mahomes, which made Andy Reid say, "Well, hell with that. I ain't taking no chances," and he jumped it. Now it worked out because we got Marshawn Lattimore, who's a damn good, the best cornerback in Saints history, to be honest. Not that they're saying much, but easily the best cornerback in Saints history, and plays great enough every week that I don't get too mad about losing out on Mahomes. But so we didn't skip on Mahomes, but we did let another team jump us, which if Sean Payne loved him as much as he claims he did, then he probably should have said, hell with that. I'm not even going to take a chance, just like Andy Reid said, and traded our future first-round pick or something, which at the time, honestly, fans would have been pissed. Fans would have been like, what the hell are we trading a future first-round pick for just to move up a spot or two? Because Mahomes didn't get hype like that. You know it. Like, Mahomes had hype, but he wasn't like getting Andrew Luck or Trevor Lawrence type hype, so fans would have been pissed. But shit, right now we would have been in a damn good. Sean Payne would have still been here. We would probably had 2 Super Bowls under our under the dome banners by now. It would have been a different life. But even then, you miss out on Mahomes, and the football guys gift you Lamar Jackson right there. And Sean Payne says, "Nah, I'd rather Marcus Davenport." That's what I'm mad about. I can live with losing out on Mahomes. The game is the game, but to have Lamar Jackson fall in your lap and you take Marcus goddamn Davenport. You there?
Yep, I'm still there.
All right, just making sure. This is a great show, huh, guys? My producer didn't show up. Sean's internet is going on. I'm trying to play producer and host. Shout out to Ziggy, y'all. It ain't like we getting paid to do this, so my dog had to focus on some business matters. Hopefully he can join us later on. But Sean, we're going to get to a new portion of the show, and I got a way better overwhelming response. Sean, you got to dip out for a little bit. Absolutely. Go do what you got to do. A new portion of the show, which is I asked everybody to leave voicemails this past week, and the voicemails that I got after the game Sunday were intense. We have a very, very passionate fan base. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, and I need you guys to do me a favor. We're building Rome on the fly, folks. And let me know if you guys actually hear when I play these voicemails. But I'm going to play the voicemails that I got this past weekend, and I'm still getting voicemails, actually. And we're some passionate fans. So let me know in the comments, by the way, guys, if you can hear it. If not, don't worry. I have a backup plan. But I'm going to play the first voicemail. We're just going to go down the line of voicemails. Sean, before I play them, are you back?
Yep.
All right.
I'm good.
We're going to play these voicemails. And again, guys, let me know in the chat. I want to make sure the audio is good. We're building Rome on the fly here. Let's get to the voicemails. Let me know in the chat if you guys hear the audio, guys.
No audio.
All right. Don't worry, folks. This is live TV. That's why I have a backup plan. So unfortunately, though, I'm going to have to play the video portions of the voicemails, but that means you guys will not be able to see me and Sean on the TV react to these live, to these audio voicemails. But I want to get the fans a chance to say what they got to say. So here is the first voicemail from my dog, Mikey.
Man, I live in Tampa, and I can already tell my weekend gonna go right, man. I showed up at work, man. I'm getting so much hate. Why would they put busted-ass Derek Carr in there? And he can't even throw nothing down the field. Like, trash, bro. Yesterday was still trash. Love the shows, man.
Okay, that wasn't Mikey. That was a Saints fan in Tampa who is apparently having a tough week because the Bucs won. So, my guy, I am very sorry that you have to be in Tampa and deal with those ignorant and obnoxious Bucs fans. But, yeah, life is tough. Next voicemail.
Yo, what's going on, man? This is Ron calling from Atlanta. Look, you said we can call and vent, bro. I just want to say this right here. So, look, you see how gracious. Well, first of all, I agree with most of the Saints fans. Most of us say it's Dennis Allen and Pete Carmichael play calling. Man, look, if that was the case, then look, I feel like they was being too hard on Jameis the years he had to deal with Pete Carmichael's play calling. I mean, year before last, Jameis had us at 7-2 before he got hurt. And then last year, he was hurt. He got snatched for being hurt, but then he never got his job back. Now people see what Jameis was going through. We paid all this money for our new quarterback, Derek Carr. I don't think Derek Carr's a bad quarterback, but I don't think he's that much of an upgrade over Jameis. And what ticks me off is that the commentators and the game announcers, when they're describing Derek Carr, the way he's performing, they're very gracious. They're very forgiving. But with Jameis, they went in hard, man. And I feel like it's the same thing with some of the New Orleans Saints fans, some of our fans. When they ridicule, the team, they don't really talk about Derek Carr and how he's not performing well, especially when we get in the red zone, man. There's reads he's missing, there's throws he's not making, and I feel like, with Jameis, we saw some of the same things, but we went in a lot harder on Jameis. I feel like Derek Carr, we paid him all that money, he should be performing better than what he's performing. And also, a lot of the blame falls on Pete Carmichael, man. You've been under Sean Payton all those years. You spent so much time under Sean Payton. I would have thought, Pete Carmichael would be a great play caller. I remember in 2011, he called the games. We had a great season. Granted, it was with Drew Brees. I remember, when was that he was calling the plays? That was at 2018, 2011. No, I'm sorry. 2011, he called the plays, and also the year that Sean Payton got suspended. The year Sean Payton got suspended. I feel like the offense was clicking, but maybe that was under Sean Payton's watch. I don't know. But all I'm saying is, man, this offense is too talented to be so bad. Yeah, some of the blame is on Pete Carmichael, but some of the blame is on Derek Carr as well.
We're talking about passionate, huh?
Yeah, he kind of picked the points. Yeah, he was head on though. I think Jameis never really got that shot, bro.
So I don't want to turn it. It sounded like he was making it kind of a racial thing. Do you think that Jameis gets more of a dig on him than what Derek Carr's gotten so far?
Yes.
Okay.
And like I said, I don't think Jameis has been given the right opportunity, bro. Like ever since he was on the right track. He had y'all in a winning position before he tore his ACL against his former team. And ever since then, he just couldn't stay healthy. So I don't know, bro. I think Jameis is the better option than Derek Carr. Like, just to be honest with you. I mean, it's just
a lot cheaper too.
Yeah.
So, look at this comment. So things are getting so bad. I don't know. It's because of the organization of our stream. The Saints are that bad that we getting Bible verses.
Bible verses.
Well, in Christ alone, 153. We do accept Jesus as our Lord and Savior in this household, so no worries about that. Thank you guys for staying with us while we do this voicemail thing. Again, this is our first time doing it, so I promise you I'll get better with this. I want to do it where you guys can actually see me and Sean react to it, but I'm still learning the system, and unfortunately my producer was not able to join tonight, so I didn't have him to kind of rely on to handle this part. So we have a few more voicemails because again I got a lot. And I appreciate you guys, and you guys can always leave it. I would probably say leave them after Sunday the game. That's when you're probably going to get the most passion that you want to say. Note for the future, try to keep it under a minute and 30 seconds. I want to play as many as possible, but I also don't want the show to drag. I want to be respectful of everybody's time. But I get after last Sunday, a lot of you guys had a lot to say. So let's play another voicemail, Sean, because let me tell you, brother, they're not kind.
Well, I know they're not.
Yeah, man. So I saw your video, and honestly, we all know we're trash, but we saw this last year. Look at the offense. We were 19 points a game or something like that last year. You know what I'm saying? We doubled down, kept Pete Carmichael. We had offensive line issues last year. Like everything that we got going on that's wrong with our team right now was the same issues we saw last year. And we let Dennis Allen convince us. Well, I didn't. I wanted to wait to see because I didn't trust Pete Carmichael, no way. But for the majority of the Who Dat Nation, we let Dennis Allen convince us that the only thing we needed to be successful was a quarterback. And what did we do? We went out and spent $150 million on a quarterback without changing nothing else. The same play caller from last season, same offensive line from last season. And now look at us. The same freaking problems, except now we have a $150 million quarterback. Like, I'm not saying Jameis is better than Carr. I'm not saying Carr is exceptionally better than Jameis, but in this offense, they are the same quarterback. They the same quarterback. The same quarterback, whoever starts behind this offensive line in this offensive scheme is going to look like the exact same quarterback that started previously. Look at 2021 with Jameis Winston. The only difference in that team, besides the weapons, is Sean Payton was the play caller. Jameis Winston had literally no fucking weapons and went out and did 14 touchdowns, 3 interceptions with an elite defense, helped us get to a 5-2 record and before he got injured. There's the only difference in this team right now is because is Pete Carmichael still being the OC. You can keep Dennis Allen as head coach, that's fine. His defense is elite. You have to change the OC, and you have to change it now. We're not going to win this division. We're not going to have any success in this league until Pete Carmichael is freaking gone, period. It don't matter who the quarterback is. As long as this is the same offensive scheme that it's been, every quarterback that comes in and sits behind that offensive line is going to have the same exact success, which is none, period. We're not going to be any better until OC gets changed.
So I feel like he's saying the same thing about what every Saints fan is saying, but he makes a good point. He says it doesn't matter who the quarterback is. As long as Pete Carmichael is calling the plays, then no quarterback has a shot. No mid-tier quarterback, at least, has a shot with this offense. Do you agree with that? I actually agree with that. I do.
I agree with that. Like but it still makes you think, though, John, a good offensive coordinator, which Pete Carmichael has not displayed to be, they always can find a way to tailor, like Sean Payton was when Drew Brees got hurt one year, Teddy Bridgewater. He tailor-made the offense to his skill set. Pete Carmichael doesn't have that type of tendency to, all right, go from Carr being injured to tailoring the offense to Jameis Winston. That's the difference between a great offensive-minded coach like Sean Payton and Pete Carmichael. So I agree with everything because he hit it on the nose. It don't matter. If the offensive scheme doesn't change, it doesn't matter who quarterback is behind there, you're going to get the same results unless the offensive coordinator can find a way to scheme up a different offensive scheme to tailor fit that particular quarterback.
Absolutely. So we get agreement with that. I'm going to try to play this one. I literally got about 30 minutes before the show. I'm playing. We're going ghetto now. I'm going to try to play this one through my phone. And let me know if you guys can hear it, because this was a good one as well. But I want to make sure you guys can hear it. You hear it, Sean?
I can hear it a little bit. Yeah.
Ain't no reason for me to be positive at this point in time. Gotta get rid of Pete Carmichael. Really gotta get rid of everybody, to be honest with you. We need to clean house. We trash, dog. Even if we pull off a four-game win streak, 5-game win streak, hell, we could win 11 games this season. We win 11 games, I might have to change the tune. But to be honest with you, like, they give me no reason to have any hope from a game-to-game perspective. We trash with Jameis, we trash with Derek Carr. You could put Breeze back in that lineup and probably be trash with him. So it definitely boils down to coaching and game planning and scheming, man. We just ain't got it, dog. We ain't got it. And they continue to pressure under the rug. DA came out talking about he ain't making no coaching adjustments. Off that statement alone, when DA said he ain't making no coaching change, he talking as if he not on the hot seat, and he probably not, man, because Mrs. Benson and Mickey Loomis and them, man, she just allowed him to run the organization. She ain't really got no input on anything, so he probably not on the hot seat. So that's probably why he not even he has no sense of urgency to making a coaching change, because he know he gonna probably still be there regardless. So unless he's trying to commit career suicide, I just, man, it's season ain't good, man, and I can't blame the defense, man, because the defense been holding us down pretty much for the last 5 years, dog. And at some point, we got to play complimentary football, and we're not playing complimentary football. So you can't even blame the D if they just say fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the coaching staff will lose the locker room. If we get shut out against the Patriots, if we go on another losing streak, DA and that coaching staff is going to lose the locker room, and you will start seeing and hearing, you know, a lot more negativity come out that organization. So if they want to keep the fan base happy, they want to keep the locker room intact, and whatever chemistry that they have, they need to make some sort of change, man. But yeah, that's all I got for you, dog. Keep up the good work. Peace.
Appreciate that call. He leaves a good point. If we lose to the Patriots Sunday, do you think the wheels fall off?
I would say this. If y'all lose to the Patriots, and if y'all lose the next two games, I'm going to just say that, John. If y'all hypothetically lose these next two games, you're going to see breaking news. Either Dennis Allen is fired or Pete Carmichael is fired.
Pete Carmichael maybe, but we're not an organization that fires not anymore.
That's cool.
In-house,
cool.
In season.
But I'm telling you, if y'all lose to the Patriots or y'all lose these next two games, breaking news, Pete Carmichael is out as the Saints offensive coordinator. That I guarantee you that will happen.
Let's get to the next voicemail.
It's getting to that point.
No team is breaking down right now.
Hey, bro, you're right.
This franchise right now is broke. You can say,
the Saints are garbage. I've been a Saints fan since I was 9 years old, man. I'm 54 years old now, bro. Saints are garbage. That head coach, Pete Carmichael, he got to go, man. They already screwed over James last year. I don't blame the man for throwing an interception. I would have did the same doggone thing. I would have got in that game, yo, you going to put me in there with a minute and a half to go, I throw one too. Because your boy saying he hurt now. You know good and well that those two quarterbacks is back on the same level playing field. Dennis Allen needs to go sit down somewhere, man. Thanks for hearing me out, brother. You have a good night.
Well, one, I appreciate that he made the call while literally watching a General Barnes video. That's a diehard friend, right? My reaction video last Sunday got him so passionate he had to call in the middle of the reaction video. I like that. And two, he said that if he was James, he would have did the same thing and threw a pick. Not me, because James is still trying to play for at least one more contract, so I wouldn't have deliberately thrown a pick, but I get the frustration.
Oh, man. So y'all got the Patriots and then y'all got the Texans, both on the road?
Let us get to voicemail number 5.
Oh, man.
Dwayne Barnes, this is Jerry G calling from Gulfport, Mississippi. I can't believe our team is 2-2, bruh. This team really need a major fix-up, bruh. And if it ain't gonna get no better, this same team we're looking at right now is not gonna do any better. Either way, love your content, love everything that you do. Shout out to you and your wife. Who that to you? And we already know this shit is more than a game. Who that?
See, that was a calm call, but that was also a heartbreaking call because everybody knows Jerry and all the Saints live streams and chats, and he's probably one of the most positive, optimistic, glass half full Saints fans of all time. And if he is broken, if Jerry is broken, folks, good Lord have mercy. Good Lord have mercy. Sean, Jerry is done with the team. Come on, huh?
Oh yeah, y'all in trouble.
That's how bad this franchise is right now.
Yeah, man.
Jerry, I see you in the chat, man. You know I was going to play your voicemail, dog. Don't worry about that, Jerry. I got you. I appreciate the call, Jerry. Don't forget to call next Sunday as well. And Jerry did it good. You know, make it simple and sweet. I appreciate every voicemail. Let's try to keep the voicemails in the future. I'll say this in my reaction video Sunday to a minute and 30 at most, just so I can try to get every voicemail on here and we can react accordingly while taking up too much time. But I appreciate it. Look, y'all, we still got a lot of people in the chat, which I am very, very humble for. Do not forget, if you haven't yet, hit that like button. Helps us out with the algorithm. Helps us out with the movement of what we're trying to create with this show. But do notice me and Sean and Ziggy are very appreciative of you guys tuning in on your Tuesday nights every week to join us. Y'all could be anywhere else in the world, but y'all choose to be with us, and we appreciate that. Let's get to voicemail number 6.
Man, my name's Ladavius Harris. And look, man, I agree with you. Because somebody needs to get rid of Dennis Allen and Pete Carmichael. I'm telling you, I can't even stand to watch another game. And be honest, when they play the Patriots, I'll probably not even look at it. Until they get a little coach, man, I understand how you feel. Because every time I watch it, I feel like I'm in the game. And I can see all the little bull crappy plays that they be running. And, if they can just, Miss Gail or Mickey need to make some decision, man. They need to throw some balls, both of them. So I think, man, get rid of them two. I think we'll see a whole lot different change. And to be honest, I think the other coaching staff on down low wants to see some changes too. And others, they just scared to open up their mouth. But that's just my opinion, but I know something's got to happen. All right. Thank you.
That voicemail was so good, it made Ziggy jump in the show. What's up, Ziggy?
It looked like Ziggy frozen too.
No, I see his eyes, but he probably can't hear us right
his
now.
His eyes blinking, but it's like it's
he's there, but no one's home. What a great production value, John Barnes show this has been this week. While Ziggy gets his stuff fixed, y'all. Sean, I don't even know if Ziggy knows that he's on right now.
I don't think he knows neither.
Hey, Ziggy.
Yeah.
Hey, this ain't the Pat McAfee show. Okay, folks, damn, calm down, folks. All right. I see my dog Evan in the chat. I don't even want to get to his comments. Let's play the next voicemail.
I've been a fan for over 30 years. I really try to keep my cool about this team, the game. I know it is more than a game, but I don't know what to say anymore. It's time to come to Jesus. We need to fire everybody, and we need a culture change. We're living in the past, still pretending it's 2009, and we just can't get through it. Said that the Sean Payton era is over. It's over. He's in Denver. Let it go. Loomis is the one who built this horrible O-line. Him and DA are both responsible for Pete still having a job. Gale needs to pull the plug, hopefully sooner than later. We're not going anywhere with these clowns run the circus. We suck. It is time to accept that we have to pay the piper and rebuild from the ground up. We're a poverty franchise right now. The whole organization is rotten from root to stem. We have an offensive coordinator that can't call a game, got a $300 million O-line that can't block. Head coach might know some defense, but he can't grasp basic clock management. Every team knows what we're going to do before the first snap of the game. Like it's time to put a stake through this vampire's heart. We gotta let it. It's gotta go.
Damn, that was a good call. His analogies was great, but
yeah,
I almost feel like, I hate to say it, I agree with everything he said. He said we got to put the stake through the vampire's heart, and that's kind of how it feels like. We're just a vampire trying to live off the blood of Sean Payton and Drew Brees. That blood ain't fresh no more, Saints. That blood is not fresh anymore. Sean, you can see that, unfortunately, I opened up the voicemails thinking that, oh, man, we're going to be celebrating after beating the Bucs, but didn't go the way I quite thought, man. This fan base right now is in a bad spot. And I said this in my opening rant, and I'm going to say it again. The Saints front office, y'all can think that everything's fine and that our fans are so passionate that we're going to accept this continuously. We're not. This shit more than the game is a rally cry. It's a positive thing, but F around and find out, Saints front office, how these fans are going to get if we keep trying out this mediocre product week after week after week. Folks, I'm going to try this again. Ziggy, can you hear us? Say something.
He got his thumb up.
Okay, I don't think his audio is working, but that's fine. Ziggy, you making progress. You're making progress. We're still playing the voicemails. Here is our next voicemail.
Hey, Jono. This is my second one, I believe. I just did the first one to get The last game off my chest. The Saints' problem versus the Buccaneers is not Derek Carr, and it's not the O-line didn't even play bad. You want to know why we lost this game? Because of gosh damn Pete Carmichael not knowing what a play is. That man does not know what a football is. That man cannot call a damn play. The Saints lost. Okay? That man can't do a thing. It's 23 numbers about to take the field goal. I don't care. It's not Derek Carr's fault. It was not the offensive line's fault this game. It was not the defensive, well, a little bit it was, but it was not Lattimore's fault. It was not Kamara's fault. You want to know whose fault this was? This was Pete Carmichael. We had plenty of drives in the damn right zone. And we only got 3 field goals to show for it. 3. No touchdowns. This is not Derek Carr's fault. That man's playing with a sprained shoulder. That man's not Tom Brady. That man's not invincible. He has a family, and this is what we're doing. The Saints suck. Okay, they suck. This shit more than a game, but they still suck. The defense is high. No. In fact, no, this is the first time that the Buccaneers that we allowed 20 points in a while. The streak is over. I'm not holding back. Man, fuck Pete Carmichael.
Whew. That voice sounds familiar. I think I'll be praying.
That is Mikey, yes, loyal born subscriber. And yes,
oh man,
I think Mikey might have been crying too. I see people saying he sounded like he was crying. Mikey knows this shit more than a game, man. He wears his emotions on his chest. Mikey, I'm sorry, dude. I don't know if that was just your voice getting it.
No, he was crying. You see what the Saints do? See, John, I always say, you see what the Saints do to y'all? It makes y'all go crazy, bro. It makes y'all go crazy. That's why I tell you, you can't put your emotions into this. But this shit is more than a game. Like y'all said, this shit's more than a game.
Yeah, playback. I don't think Mikey's 12. He is like 14 or 15. He got that man saying the F word and everything. Shame on you, Dennis Allen. Shame on you, Pete Carmichael.
Like he got his heart broken, bro.
Mikey don't even know real heartbreak yet. That's the crazy thing.
Oh my goodness,
Mikey, thank you for the call. Definitely. These comments are funny. This shit more than a game, y'all. This shit more than a game. All right, we have 2 voicemails left. I actually got a voicemail in the middle of this show just now. Unfortunately, guys, if you do leave a voicemail during the show, I'm not going to be able to get it up in time to play it. So I would have to wait for next week. I would say, honestly, save the voicemails for after Sunday. That's your best bet to get the voicemail on the show, especially because obviously we're going to know how the game turned out. So that way you can really say what you want to say. But whoever did leave this voicemail, I can't even listen to it because I got to do this show. I appreciate you. Just wait for next Sunday now at this point. So that unless you have like a question you want to ask me or Sean for future episodes or whatnot, so that you can have a better chance or even a guaranteed chance of getting on the show. All right. 2 more voicemails left. Let's see if anybody can top that call we just got from Mikey.
Hey, can I get 2 large pieces pepperoni, please? Hello? Wait. This ain't Pizza Hut. Damn. Wait. This John the Boy channel for the Saints? Oh, man. Man, they lost anyway. That's why I was trying to order 2 large pizzas right now. Man, look. The Saints don't look good, bro. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Look, I thought when I was drinking, I was looking at it, I thought we still had Drew Brees. I sobered up. I said, who the hell is this Derek Carr playing dude? Man, he gotta go. Look, when I thought Drew Brees was still playing, I thought Sean Payton was still playing. But as soon as I woke up and I saw Dennis Allen, I was like, man, I thought he was the head coach for the Raiders. But he need to go back to the Raiders, be a head coach, because he's that. Yeah, they ain't. Man, I saw the first quarter, and I saw we had like 10 yards. I went to sleep. I woke up. We only had like 80 yards. Dude, Kamara how you have 13 catches for 33 yards? Man, I could probably get 8 catches for 33 yards. That wasn't it, man. All right.
Oh, God.
Okay. I know what that was.
This is the John Boss community, and I'm loving these comments. My dog told say, "Do I screen these calls?" I actually do. This is the John Boss community, so we do screen those calls. That was a guy by the name of Uncle Buck. If you know, you know. Thank you for the call, Uncle Buck. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. If it doesn't work, Ziggy, we might just have to give it up. Ziggy, I'm letting you in. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. All right, welcome to the show, Ziggy. Jeez, only an hour and 20 minutes behind, but
I'm on my laptop in the living room, bro.
hey, man, life is life. We appreciate you being that passionate about this that you still try to find any and every way to join the show. So actually, Ziggy, we've been going through our voicemails, and we have one voicemail left that I'm going to play, and then we'll let you do your producing skills. We'll get to our Week 5 NFL picks and talk about the other NFL topics. But just to catch you up, Ziggy, these voicemails have been very interesting for sure, but very passionate. We've had some people crying on the voicemails. We've had people cursing on the voicemails. The fan base, Ziggy, is at a bad spot right now. The fan base is at a bad spot right now. I love that everybody is in the chat saying they love these voicemails. We're going to continue to do it. Y'all can see the number at the bottom. Save that number for Sunday after the game. Leave me voicemails up until Tuesday. Again, try to keep it a minute 30 at most. Leave a name so I can actually shout you guys out when you do leave a voicemail. And I promise I'm going to do better. I want to do it where like you guys can see me, Sean and Ziggy, actually react to the voicemails. I'm trying to find a workaround to that. But again, we're not the Pat McAfee.
I'll help you with that.
We're not the Pat McAfee show. It's all right, Ziggy. We're not the Pat McAfee show. It's the John Barnes show. Everybody's seeing us get it out the mud as we build something pretty special here. Ladies and gentlemen, here is our final voicemail of the afternoon.
Man, look here, bro. I'm a diehard Saints fan. I agree with you, June. We sick of this shit. Get Dennis Allen, get Pete Carmichael, get Derek Carr out of New Orleans, bro. This don't make no damn sense. These suck. They making our city look bad, bro. They is ass. Trash. Get rid of them. Tell them to get rid of them. Dennis Allen, Pete Carmichael. They fucking suck. And this is Bam and Dooley.
I think that was very straight to the point there. Let it be known.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So everybody was asking in a call, do I screen my calls? Clearly I do, because I could have played the R-rated version of that call. But I was like, this might be a family show. I'm gonna edit it. But you know what? We gotta play that one last time. Good Lord have mercy. Saints, look at what you guys are doing to our fans.
Man, look here, bro. I'm a diehard Saints fan. I agree with you, June. We sick of this shit. Get Dennis Allen, get Pete Carmichael, get Derek Carr out of New Orleans, bro. This don't make no damn sense. These suck. They making our city look bad, bro. They is ass. Trash. Get rid of them. Tell them to get rid of them. Dennis Allen, Pete Carmichael. They fucking suck. And this is Bam and Dooley.
Shout out to
his ass.
Bam and Dooley, I believe he said. I hope he calls every week. Those are the type of calls that I want. Don't worry about curse words, folks. Me and Ziggy and Sean will edit it and do all that good stuff. The passion was legit. I loved it. I love the Saints fans. Thank you guys for all the calls. I got one. You know, I'm going to try to do this while we're live. Somebody called me, Ziggy, in the middle of the show with a voicemail. So I'm going to have to try to play this one through my phone. We'll see. I don't want to leave him out because I know the call is going to be irrelevant by next Sunday because we're going to be on to the Patriots game. So let me see if I can play this last one, and then we'll get to our Week 5 NFL picks.
My thing is about the Saints.
Can y'all hear?
I think that what's the problem is pretty much Dennis Allen. Dennis Allen plays to lose. Well, he plays not to lose, but he doesn't play offensive football because I guess he is such a defensive coach that he plays so timid and so reserved. And, you know, I mean, him going for it on fourth and down, I was like, wow, you know, dude finally going for it. But he's no head coach. He's a good defensive coordinator, but he don't need to be nobody head coach. He just doesn't. And the fact that he keeps on getting all these chances to fail, you know, didn't he coach the Broncos at one point too, other than the Raiders, and he failed both of those. I mean, I'm just saying, I just don't think that he's a good defensive coordinator, but he's not a good head coach. We should have really definitely picked Eric Bieniemy, and I'm mad that we didn't.
Good points. Good points. I agree. Dennis Allen, elite defensive guy, elite defensive defensive coordinator. As a head coach, though, negative, and it's not working out. But that seems to be the sentiment because we didn't get one call. It's not like I'm hiding them. We didn't get one call of anybody saying they were in favor of Pete Carmichael and Dennis Allen. The state of the Saints fan base is very, very bad right now, and I hope Sunday they get it together.
Yeah, I mean, I would, like I said, if y'all don't get it together this Sunday, I'm telling you, bro, I don't care what you said, Jono. I know you said no firing during the end season, but Pete Carmichael's going to get fired if y'all don't put up more than 9 points.
I want to say we have 50 people, and every week the numbers go up, guys. We appreciate the hell out of you guys, and you guys are sticking with us even through our production gaps and everything. So we appreciate the hell out of you guys. We thank you guys, honestly. You know, in the future, I'm thinking about maybe starting a Patreon because I want to like take, you know, find ways that you guys can support and that we can invest back into making an even better product for you guys. Like if you guys are rocking with us while we do it this way, I can imagine how much you guys would rock with us if we just got a super chat. Shout out to my dog Hoodie Jew. And it was a simple one. He's not negative. He's not. I guess he said who that. That's all he needed to say. Hoodie, you should have said this shit more than the game, but it's all good. But thank you, Hoodie, for the super chat. So here's what we do. We take this money and I'm going to invest in lighting equipment. I'm going to invest in better microphones. Hell, we might get our own streaming software. Me and Ziggy will work on it. We'll have like a top of the line production value. Like I think we are really building something and it's off the strength of you guys. So thank you. We're going to try to find ways to have you guys be able to contribute to the show monetary wise, while you guys also get something back in return. So I'm going to look into memberships and stuff like that. And we're going to try to make this show way better. The first thing I got to do is actually give this show an official name. Because Ziggy calls it the Dwayne Barnes Show. I called it this shit more than stream. I don't know. We're gonna make it happen, though, guys. Hoodie, thank you for the shout out, everybody. While Hoodie is on there, please check out Hoodie Jube's YouTube channel as well. He does a live Saints stream. Hell, I'm following the Hoodie Jube blueprint. If we'll be honest with you guys, he does a great Saints stream. Definitely check out my dog Hoodie. So Hoodie, we appreciate that. And he just sent another one saying, of course, this shit more than the game. So Hoodie just sent us $15, and you know what we're gonna do with that $15. People might haters might be like, oh, $15, we give a shit. Let me tell you, every dollar counts, and we're gonna turn that around. Gonna buy some equipment. My dream, I'm gonna be honest, I'm being straight up transparent. Y'all could let's audio record this or screen record this. My dream is to have one day like an in studio, me and Sean and Ziggy, hell, even Evan. I'm saying Evan for a reason. Wink, wink. Even like we in the studio talking because I feel like we're developing something here that we appreciate you guys, and it seems like you guys are really rocking with us. So thank you. Hoodie Jube, you are the real MVP. I love that shirt, Ziggy. Let me take the thing down right quick. Show it again, Ziggy. That's a diehard. Sean, where your shirt at?
On the way.
All right. You've been saying that for like 3 months.
But I told you, I need the Rams color, the navy blue and gold. I need that, bro. This shit's more than a game for us too. The Rams, baby, it's more than a game for us. Yes.
Evan was in the chat, and he said we need to donate and help the Saints get a better head coach. If only, Evan. Hoodie, again, thank you, man. And Hoodie, you do great shows as well. So again, Hoodie, while you're here, please leave a link to your YouTube in the chat so that people can go on your YouTube and subscribe. Thank you to all 50 people who are joining us right now. Let me tell y'all, it helps. Don't forget to like. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. We're building something pretty cool here, and I couldn't do it without Ziggy. I couldn't do it without Sean. I could do it without this guy, but You can't choose friends. Wait, excuse me. You can't choose family. But you can choose friends. Unfortunately, he falls into the former. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody's favorite, Evan Barnes.
Yeah, come on, Tracy Porter. Come on, get that interception. Woo! Super Bowl. Who that? Who that? Who? Oh shit. I'm sorry. I was back in 2009. My fault, y'all. Hey, look, represent a new shirt today. Come on. Shout out to the Rangers. One game, one day. Come on.
So suddenly you're a Rangers fan.
Always been a Rangers fan. You know that?
Evan, I can't even talk too much trash to you because the Cowboys again did the damn thing this Sunday.
Ooh, did we ever? God damn, boy, that's a hell of a team. Boy, I swear, I hope y'all took a nap watching them boring ass Saints play, and y'all watched a real team play. God damn, that's a hell of a team. And the funny thing is, we're missing our best cornerback in the league, Diggs. He out for the year. But guess what? Defense step up. You got Michael Parsons coming in. Man, CeeDee Lamb only had 4 catches, and we still whooped that ass. Damn, that's a good ass team. Oh, I get so excited. I know y'all don't know nothing about excitement because after watching that last game, Jesus Christ, ain't nothing fucking. All I think I was excited for that last game when it went to commercial. I was like, thank the Lord. I had to see me a local Rouse's commercial. Man, thank the Lord.
You know what, guys? Everybody in the chat, because I see everybody's always mad when I bring Evan in, but we deserve this. Like, we hyped ourselves up for Dennis Allen and Pete Carmichael. So I feel like Evan on this show is always like the punishment that, if anything, I deserve for putting my chips once again all in on Pete Carmichael and Dennis Allen. He reminds me, guys, of the Bucs fans and the Packers fans that gave me shit on Twitter after the games the past 2 Sundays, and I deserve it, and I definitely deserve Evan.
It's funny that you say the Bucs fan because they won a Super Bowl recently, and the Rams fans because they won a Super Bowl recently. I don't think the Saints won a Super Bowl recently.
Now hold on. And this is where you get a hater. You put the eggs before whatever the fucking saying is. You're a Cowboys fan. When the Cowboys last won a Super Bowl, you was in diapers. You might not have even been born. I
was born.
So you were Goo and Gaga, right?
I was on my mama titty.
So you could talk for the Rams and the Bucs and everything. What about your team? Yeah, congratulations.
And guess what? And guess what? When the Cowboys win this year's Super Bowl against the Buffalo Bills, man, John, I'm gonna have to give you a super chat myself.
Oh man.
Please do. We like money. We like money. So we like money in this family.
I'm gonna have to after. Well, I got to celebrate. Oh man, can you imagine that parade we're gonna have too? Ooh, boy, Jerry Jones coming down the street, boy. I'm gonna be in that thing like this. Ooh. And look, this ain't New Orleans either. We can't drink on the street, have homeless people all in the street. I know that's what y'all used to. Freaking crackheads everywhere. But look,
now you're taking it too far.
We keep it very respectful.
Look. Okay, you said your piece. We give you about 2 or 3 minutes every show to talk your stuff. Let's move on amicably, okay?
Oh, you can't even spell amicably. I can't even say the word right either.
Cowboys fans, ladies and gentlemen. Evan, I have a question. We're about to get into our Week 5 picks. So, Ziggy, well, if you can, Ziggy, I know you're on a different...
Yeah, I got you.
We'll queue up the picks. Do you want to make picks with us this week, Evan?
Yeah, as long as we talk about the Cowboys.
Well, not every game is going to be Cowboys centered.
But that's the whole thing I'm worrying about. Every other team is irrelevant. Cowboys come, man. We the boys.
I think I would rather Evan just leave a voicemail every week so we don't have to subject ourselves to him on this show. But all right, so we're going to get to our Week 5 picks and then we'll wrap the show up while Ziggy cues that up. Question to Sean and Evan. Does Dennis Allen have any shot versus Bill Belichick this week? That might be spoiling y'all pick to the game Sunday, but that's kind of the biggest match of all time, right?
Honestly, I think the only way Dennis Allen can win this game against Bill Belichick if he retires before the game. I think that's the only way he can win this game. He has to retire.
I don't know if you know because your hate is so far up the Dallas ass, but there's a lot of chatter that the game has also passed Bill Belichick by. They've not made the playoffs since Tom Brady. No, they did make it one time. They got their ass whipped in the playoffs, but people are saying that Belichick, his time is done. Like, without Brady, it's time for him to go out, bow out gracefully into the sun. So he's not as revered as you might think he is. I'm just saying with the chatter. I disagree with it,
That's true because he does have the 31st best quarterback in the league, and Mac Jones, and you already know who's the last quarterback in the league.
Damn.
You already know. You gotta say his name twice.
Mikey says when the Cowboys won the Super Bowl last time, Jesus was walking on water.
It's all right, Mikey. Mikey, I'm gonna get my little mop and wipe, mop them tears away. It's okay.
My dog Slim South says Dallas hasn't won a Super Bowl since the dinosaurs were around. Oh, we got that. Everybody's digging the Cowboys in the chat. We got one that says the last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl, Tupac and Biggie was still alive and breathing. I like these comments, y'all. Let's keep going. What was going on in the world the last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl?
Hey, listen, like y'all wasn't doing nothing in the 90s anyway. I don't care.
So we're going to make now our Week 5 picks, and you guys in the chat who are still with us are more than welcome to make the picks with us. Ziggy, are we ready? We're going to treat this as a rapid fire segment.
Yeah, ready, bro.
Yeah, we're good. Shut the screen, Ziggy, and we'll make your pick, but make your reasoning for the pick short and sweet. So we're going to start off with the Thursday night game. Actually, first off, I actually did my math last week, guys, and last week for our picks, I went 12-4. Unfortunately, I got the Saints game wrong. Sean went 11-5. He also got the Saints game wrong. And Ziggy went 11-5, but he also got the Saints game wrong. The Saints made us all look stupid. We all would have had one extra win if the Saints actually were a competent team. But that was a good week, guys. 12-4, and you guys went 11-5.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And I know you guys don't want bad, but you guys are kicking ass in fantasy right now, right?
Yeah, I'm doing my thing. I mean,
if being humble, Ziggy beat me by like 6 points. I was pretty pissed off, but it is what it is. We don't want to talk about Evan's fantasy team right now. We'll let him keep talking about the Cowboys. The first game on Thursday Night Football is the 0-4 Bears, who couldn't even hold a 21-point lead against the Denver Broncos, versus the Commanders with the offensive coordinator who probably should be our head coach right now. I'll start with you, Evan, since you're the guest picker this week. Who do you got in that game?
Man, look, I know Chicago Bears blew that lead last week against Denver, but guess what? On the road, Justin Fields getting the groove back. Man, give me Chicago by 10.
Sean.
I'm going to go the opposite. Chicago, they are disarray. Give me Washington. I think they showed promise against Philly, and I got Washington by 10 Thursday.
Ziggy.
Washington by 7.
I don't know when we started doing this, like where it was the spread lines too, but I'll tell you what, whatever Evan says for the spread, y'all bet the opposite, okay? If you know, you know. If Evan says something about the spread, bet the opposite, okay? I'm picking the Commanders. I'm not doing the spread line, but the Bears are bad. The Bears are bad. They might as well commit to tanking. Carolina is also 0-4. The Bears might get the top 2 picks in the draft. That's going to turn their whole franchise around. They might as well just commit to tanking. Justin Fields, maybe he gets traded somewhere. Maybe to us, honestly, you never know. But the Bears are bad. I'm going with the Commanders. For the next game, we have, goddamn, how many 8:30 a.m. games do the Jaguars have? Sheesh. Are they in London again?
Yeah, they are. They're playing in London.
By the way, that Toy Story game was a beast. I enjoyed it. I don't know if y'all watched it, but that Toy Story game was legit.
I watched it. It had a little bit of NFL blitz kind of into it.
Hey, man, it's always great to watch the Falcons lose in Toy Story animation form. I absolutely loved it. I absolutely also loved the Bills in this game. Give me the Bills over the Jaguars. Sean?
I'm going with the Bills by 17, bro. I think they're going to kill the Jaguars.
Okay, Janelle, we're sorry. Ziggy's kind of working a lot of hats right now, so I promise we're not skipping anybody's comments. I promise, Janelle, we're not skipping anybody's comments. Ziggy, who you got in this game?
Give me the Jaguars by 3.
And Evan?
Man, you know, Trevor Lawrence in London usually always go well, but when you got Josh Allen coming in your country, ain't working. Give me the Bills by 8.
Gotcha. Evan, they were still talking about the last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl.
Look, this how you know the Saints ain't good. Look, y'all got so much time in your hand, y'all worry about my team. Yeah, look, we got plenty of room to be a Cowboys fan. Come on over, watch the Super Bowl. Come on over.
Right quick, guys, we do have a question. Michael Thomas has been underlooked this year. What are our thoughts? I think everybody's been underlooked. I actually think Michael Thomas is getting more looks and targets than Olave. So I don't know if he's been underlooked. It's just that our offense is not creative. On to the next game, the Falcons at the Texans. This is an interesting game because Houston looks like they're kind of taking the leap this season. And the Falcons, I honestly think right now the Falcons are a better team than us. Because it's in Atlanta, I'm actually going, I hate to say it, I'm going with the Falcons. Ziggy.
Texans.
Evan.
Man, CJ Stroud, rookie of the year. Average of 300 passing yards. Give me Texans.
And Sean.
Yeah, Desmond Riddler showed me he's a big joke.
Sean, it's Desmond Riddler. It's not Riddler. You keep saying Riddler like it's the Batman.
No, you know why I called him the Riddler? Because there's a lot of question marks on his game. 2 back-to-back picks. It's a lot of question in this game. He ain't no Riddler. He's Riddler. Yes, give me the Texans. I got the Texans by 14.
I'm sorry.
Let's go.
I like the joke. I should pick up on jokes, seeing that I do a lot of corny jokes
Yeah.
myself. Hey, we all picked the Bills, right?
Yeah. That's
I picked the Jaguars.
That's an electrifying pick.
All right. The most electrifying pick in all the John O'Barnes show. Next up, we got the 0-4 Panthers against the 3-1 Lions. This seems like a pretty simple one. I'm going with Detroit. Evan?
Man, 0-4 Panthers, about to go 0-5. Give me
Ziggy. Ziggy?
See, the reason I picked the Lions last week, I was trying to tell y'all, is I'm just playing John. Give me the Lions.
I'm gonna roll with the Lions too.
All right, we got our first one. I can't prepare this week, y'all.
Sweep it.
We got this.
Man, where you got that from? Family Dollar? Where you get that from?
It works just as good. It works just as good as a $20 bump. Next up, we got the Tennessee Titans versus the Indianapolis Colts. I'm gonna go with the. I can't believe we beat the Titans. As bad as we are, I'm going with the Titans. And Sean, who are you going with?
I'm going with the Colts, bro. Anthony Richardson looked good last week. I'm gonna roll with the Colts by 3 though.
Right quick, Sky. He did not say that the Packers were 0-4. He said that the Panthers were 0-4. All right.
Just like a Saints fan. Don't know what the hell he talking about.
Well, go ahead, Evan, make your pick.
So, man, look, Anthony Richardson, he like to run, he on pass. And against the Titans, that ain't gonna happen. Give me Titans.
Ziggy.
Titans. I'm with Evan.
Get my data tree sweep. We are gonna sweep it up. All right.
Why you holding the? Wait, hold on, John. Why you holding the broom by the bristles?
It's a lone wolf. I picked the Colts by 3.
Oh, my bad. When you talk, Sean, I just kind of click out. You know, it's like, okay, Sean's talking.
I know. You just don't listen. You don't listen.
I'm about to say, John, the Saints game ain't on. You ain't got to click out anymore.
I can't believe we got so many people still in this chat. This is crazy. Y'all actually listening to this craziness. I love y'all. I really do. All right, now we got, in my opinion, the Bears are bad. This is probably the second worst team in the league. The New York Giants versus the Dolphins team, who very much disappointed me last week, and they got humbled. The Bills said, y'all think y'all a hot shit, but y'all ain't on that level yet. I do think the Dolphins will rebound, but, man, the Dolphins definitely got to look themselves in the mirror if they want to be that AFC championship contending team that me and Ziggy think that they can be. Ziggy, what is your thoughts?
We're going with the Dolphins on this one. Like you said, they got humbled, and I think they'll have a bounce-back game.
Sean.
I think the Miami going to bounce back big. Give me Miami.
And Evan.
Man, this is my fault. I betted on Daniel Jones to get over passing yards this Monday night. Lost $20. So I'm hoping Dolphins stomp that ass on Sunday.
Sweep it up. Shout out to the Dolphins. You guys get any team that gets a sweep gets a gifted broom from John O'Barnes and an autograph. It's sent to the team facility. Y'all know why? Because this sweep more than the game. Ziggy, skip the Saints game. We always do the Saints game last. All right, now we got the Baltimore Ravens versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers are also just as much in disarray as the Saints. Mike Tomlin kind of alluded to changes on Sunday, but he came out today and said, nope, I'm keeping everybody the way it is. I don't know if y'all saw, but right now I think it's kind of trending on Twitter. They found, or they think that they see the Pittsburgh Steelers offensive coordinator, his name is Matt Canada, on a burner account. And unfortunately, you can see like the Twitter user's email, and the email says like his official email, even though it's a burner account. So they caught him with his hand in a cookie jar. So whenever the show ends, y'all could go on Twitter and see Matt Canada defended himself on a burner account, but he forgot to use a burner email. If you're going to make a burner account, folks, use a burner email. Don't use your government name for your email. Anyways, because of that alone, I'm picking the Baltimore Ravens. Evan?
Don't matter if it's a burner. Don't matter if it's Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat. Don't matter, man. Give me Ravens.
Sean?
Give me Baltimore. Mitch Trubisky's playing. Give me Lamar Jackson.
And Ziggy.
Man, go ahead and get the broom, Jono.
Yes.
Going with the Ravens, bro.
Sweet more than the game. It's sweet more than the game. Sky, we appreciate that comment. Let me tell you something. The Pelicans are probably going to make us cry too. So hopefully,
oh Lord,
we entertain you when the Pelicans eventually get their injuries that seems inevitable. All right, now we got probably the most disappointing team in the league against a team that's tanking. I've said this before and I'll say it again. The Bengals are really going to regret trying to make Joe Burrow rough out these games when they could have sat him. They were probably going to be 1-3. Even if they sat him, he would have been a lot healthier for October and November than he is now. But now they're 1-3 and he's even more hurt. But because they're playing a Cardinals team that beat the Cowboys, by the way, but the Cardinals ain't going to do it against an actual competent team that makes the Super Bowl. I'm going with the Bengals. Evan?
You know, Cardinals is a really good team. They're actually better than the Saints. Don't let the record fool you. They really have a better team. But, man, Joe Burrow, he going to shrug it off this week. Give me Bengals.
Sean?
Yeah, give me the Bengals. I think the Cardinals going to make it a competitive game, but I think Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, they're going to connect for like 2 touchdowns. Give me the Bengals.
And Ziggy?
Bengals. Man, these comments funny, bro.
Yeah, right. y'all killing it in the comments today. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. I appreciate all the likes we got too. Y'all killing it this week. Every week, the Saints might be getting worse, but the comment section in the John Barnes community is getting way better. I'm gonna give my dog Jerry some love right quick because he made his picks. So these are all of Jerry's picks. And again, I think going forward, we're gonna do something where we might have a special guest pick in the community come on. Like maybe we'll make that part of a membership level. Like if you pay $5 a month or make a donation, we'll have you come on the show and you can make picks with me, Ziggy, Sean, and even Evan. We're not going to tell Evan he can't come back on the show. All right, next up we got the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Sean, this is a good one. Los Angeles Rams. It's going to be a good test for your team, Sean, to see where you guys stand with the elite. We know that you guys are looking like a good team at worst, but are you guys able to contend with the top of the line dogs in the NFC? I don't think so. I'm going with Philadelphia. Sean?
I'm going with the Rams.
Wow, what a shock.
I think we getting Cooper Kupp back this week, and I don't care if he's not 100%. As long as he's on the field, Puka, Nanoka, whatever that he is, he's tearing the league up. I got the Rams by 7.
One quick question, Sean. With Cooper Kupp coming back, do you think that takes away from y'all rookie, or you think that they both can thrive at the same time?
I think they both can thrive. I think it'll take more pressure, by him being more known now. The defense can't really key on him as well. And by Cooper Kupp coming back, it's going to open up a lot for Tutu Atwell, open up more running lanes for Kyron Williams. If he plays, he has a little hip injury. But I think it's going to create more opportunity and more targets options for Matt Stafford.
Only one ball, so we'll see. It's a good problem to have, though. Ziggy, who you got?
Hey, I see my nuts is chatting right now, and he picked the Eagles, so that's what I'm gonna go with. What's up, Ziggy Balls? I see you.
Okay.
We're on the same page.
All right. I don't have it.
I don't know if that's a coincidence or if Ziggy got a fan club like that, but
oh my goodness.
We are honored to have Ziggy's balls.
Wow.
Oh, the show did not go the way I thought it would, boy. I swear I love it. Evan, who you got?
Man, look, Eagles, they're undefeated. They was a little shaky last week, but they played in LA. I love LA. Beautiful women. Plenty of things to do out there. Man, give me the Rams for this week.
All right.
Oh, wow.
We got 2 Rams and 2 Eagles. Interesting.
Oh, boy.
All right, next we got this game would have had a lot more hype if Aaron Rodgers was actually playing. But remember what Sean Payne said about Nathaniel Hackett in the offseason. So I'm really looking forward to this one, even though the 2 teams are in bad spots right now. This is going to be, and honestly, I can't believe the Broncos were even down that much to Chicago. Man, they look bad. But Chicago was so bad that Sean Payne was able to find a way to get a win. I'm going to go with the Broncos because Sean Payton usually gets his team up for games like this because he knows that if he loses, Nathaniel Hackett and the New York Jets are going to be on his ass. So this is almost like my limited test for Sean Payton to see if he still has it. Because the old Sean Payton would definitely not lose a game like this, especially with Rodgers out. I'm going with the Broncos, but it should be good. I think it's going to be like a game that might have a fight or two. Ziggy, who you got?
That's a good point, John. I didn't think about that. But I'm going to go with the Broncos with this one. What's up, John? Now I see you.
I don't know, bro. This is a tough one to pick because both of them kind of garbage. Zach Wilson is terrible. I think I'm going to roll with the Jets because of their defense. Broncos is terrible. And if the Jets get that running game going, I think the Jets could do enough. I mean, the Jets only by 3, though.
The Jets actually looked pretty good on Sunday, and they actually kind of got cheated a little bit, to be honest, with some of them holding calls referees were giving. I mean, I know Taylor Swift and the Swifties are powerful, but damn, NFL. Evan, who you got?
Man, you think Garrett Wilson might be looking bad, but with the Denver defense, he's going to be looking like Aaron Rodgers out there, man. Give me Jets by 7.
Gotcha. Oh, Evan randomly picks games with the spread, and then he just randomly picks straight up games.
That's the games I got money on.
Well, like I said, y'all, whatever Evan says for the spread, bet the opposite. Trust me, bet the opposite. All right, now we got the Chiefs versus the Vikings. The Vikings were looking very closely at 0-4 before the Panthers panthered. I wonder if Taylor Swift is going to be at this game. Well, you know what? Along with y'all pick for this game, I want y'all general thoughts on this whole Taylor Swift thing. Now, look, the numbers don't lie. I sent y'all the tweet yesterday. The ratings went up on Sunday. The female viewership is up. We can hate it all we want. I don't hate it, by the way. I think it's amazing marketing. I like Taylor Swift. NFL knows what they're doing with this, and I think they're going to ride this Taylor Swift train for as long as her and Travis Kelce are dating. It does not bother me, but I want to know what do you guys think about this Taylor Swift palooza. I'm picking the Chiefs, and I think that this Swift more than a game. Evan.
Man, in my wildest dreams, I had to shake it off after this cruel summer with this blank space. If y'all didn't know, that's all Taylor Swift songs, man. Give me the Chiefs by 17 this Sunday.
Evan was waiting for that. That's the only reason Evan joined the show. He was like, I'm going to get that line off. I fucks with it, Evan. I know my big brother Juan is going to be shedding one dog tear right now when you hear Evan just say that. Hopefully he's watching. Sean, who you got?
I got the Chiefs, man. I feel like the Taylor Swift thing going to keep going. It seems like they're good luck charms. So I got the Chiefs, but I think it's going to be more competitive than what Evan just said. I got the Chiefs by 10.
And Ziggy.
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs, but I actually think the Taylor Swift thing is a little annoying. Like, man, get off the screen. I ain't trying to watch all that. I'm trying to watch some football.
So you saying it's not like we go to Taylor Swift shows with football analysis and stuff like that, huh?
Yeah, man, you get bounce up out of there, bro.
Well, we do got a sweep for the Chiefs. So not only is this sweep more than a game, but again, this Swift is more than a game. Okay. Oh, I know Evan was waiting on this one. The Sunday night game. What a shock. The Cowboys are on Sunday Night Football yet again. But this is actually a good game. And I don't know if you guys saw, but Jerry Jones, stupidly, in my opinion, said that this game is going to be the test to see if the Cowboys can hang with who he says is the favorite in the NFC right now, being the San Francisco 49ers. Let me tell you why that's stupid. I don't know if Jerry Jones knows, but there's a team in his division that's actually better than him right now and actually made the Super Bowl last year. So not only are you setting your Cowboys up again for disappointment if y'all lose to the 49ers, but now you got the Eagles pissed off and that they're going to have something to prove when they beat you guys twice this season. I think Jerry Jones is just so crazy sometimes, but I mean, he embodies his fan base. They just are so irrational and they talk so much shit even though they never accomplish anything. I am picking the 49ers in this game. The Cowboys can't beat the Cardinals. Why am I supposed to think they're going to beat the 49ers in San Francisco? And Evan, I'm going to let you make your pick first, but tell me, why is your owner so damn stupid and always giving opposing teams bulletin board material?
Well, I ain't going to lie. He right, though. This is the biggest matchup of us. Look, we saw what the Eagles could do last year. Without that 1 yard push, they're really not a good team. And that defense is getting worse and worse each week. Look who the quarterback is. The guy just likes to run. But anyway, look, he's right. This is the test. We have a bad matchup against 49ers. In recent years, they always get us in the playoffs. But we're a different team this year. I can promise you that. And you already know who I'm going to pick. But also, I got some betting picks, too. The 49ers are favored by 4.5. Man, that's easy money. Give me the Cowboys on that line. Over and under is 45. Cowboys going to score 35 by themselves. Give me the over on that one.
Jesus.
Sean, any comment?
Whew. I like the confidence. Dog, but I don't think y'all going to stop CMC. I'm going with the 49ers, bro. Better defense. I think Dak is going to throw a costly pick in the fourth quarter, Evan.
Man, he said, look, CMC, DBZ, ABC, it don't matter. Give me Cowboys, man.
I got to go with the 49ers, dog. I'm sorry. If it was at Dallas, I'll go Dallas, but 49ers.
Ziggy, who you got? Shit, honestly, I feel like if it was in Dallas, I'd pick the 49ers even more comfortably. The Cowboys are always losing heartbreakers in front of their fans. Ziggy.
Hey, Saints fans, you can't say nothing about losing heartbreak games. You can't make those comments. Hey, make my comments.
Ziggy, who you got?
I guess this one goes down to whose defense you trust more. And at this point, I trust the 49ers defense a little bit more than the Cowboys defense. So I'm going to go with the 49ers.
So Evan is the lone wolf, unsurprisingly. It's going to be a good game, though. Like, I'll get the Cowboys this. They're easily the third best team in the NFC right now, and it's a long season. It's going to be a good game Sunday. I'm looking forward to that game. I really am. And finally, before we get to the Saints game, Monday Night Football. Oh, boy. Okay, Green Bay. Why are the Raiders getting so many goddamn primetime games? Like, we knew the Raiders were going to be trash. It's not like they had a player that everybody was hyped for. Why are they getting so many? I guess because it's Vegas. That Spirit in Vegas looks awesome, though, by the way, guys. We got to go to the Spirit. That Spirit looks awesome. That's the future of concerts right there, that Spirit. I don't know if y'all saw the clips of the YouTube concert last Saturday, but that Spirit is going to be a must-do if we ever go to Vegas. Until then, though, I am picking the Green Bay Packers. I think the Raiders are bad. I'm picking the Green Bay Packers. Ziggy?
Ain't the Raiders Evan team?
Evan.
That's my third team.
How many teams you got?
Oh, I got Cowboys 1, Cowboys 2, then the Raiders 3, then the Saints come after that.
So who you pick, Ziggy?
I'm going to go Green Bay.
Sean?
I'm going to go with Green Bay. I don't like
it's a terrible matchup.
Yeah.
And Evan?
Man, you got Josh Jacobs running the ball, Devontae Adams at the receiver spot. We got a second cousin playing safety, Roger Teamer. Shout out to our second cousin playing on the team. And, man, all that is in Las Vegas. Look, the dice going to be hot. Man, give me Green Bay by 14.
This sweep is more than a game.
We all picked it.
All right, and finally, the game that everybody has been waiting for. Oh, man. The New England Patriots versus the New Orleans Saints. First of all, I don't know what the over-under is for this game, but it can't be no more than, look at my dog Ziggy, always ready.
I got you,
I don't know what the over-under is for this game, but it's got to be, what's it got? I think it's covering us up, though, unfortunately. So you might want to take it down.
Yes, sir.
The over-under. That was a tyrant. He's a tyrant. The over-under got to be like
it's
under
40.
20. Ain't no way. That's easy money, y'all. Take the under. Take the under, please. I'm making that bet. Even if Evan made the bet, I would double down on it. Come on now. This is going to be another boring game. Two teams with offenses that are just horrendously boring. Two bad offenses. I hate to do this. This is the first time I'm doing this all season, but the Saints broke me on Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, especially with the coaching mismatch, I am picking the New England Patriots, and I agree actually with Sean forewarned. Sadly, I hope I'm wrong. I think the wheels really start falling off this Sunday. Sean, who you got?
Ooh, I'm following suit. I don't think the Patriots is getting stomped like that 2 weeks in a row. 38-3 to the Cowboys. Cowboys whooped that ass. Patriots is going to come with something on their mind, even though they're missing two of their key defensive players in Gonzalez and Judon. Give me the Patriots, but minus 2 points, dog. Patriots.
Ziggy?
Man, give me them Saints, bro.
Hey, my dog Ziggy
They're
is going to be loyal to a fault.
They're gonna kick a field goal. It's gonna be 6-3, and Saints gonna win.
A win is a win, though, right, Ziggy?
Yeah, win is a win, bro. I
ain't gonna
think
lie.
it's gonna be a defensive game. It's gonna be like you said. It's gonna be boring, but Saints gonna pull it out with a field goal, 6-3.
And, well, I mean, I think we all know the answer to this. But Evan, who do you have?
Man, look, it's supposed to be 62 degrees in New England. You know that hot ass city New Orleans be living in is 100 degrees there, and you know the Saints don't play in the cold. So it's gonna be a boring game. I know that. What you about to say? What?
The Saints are actually a better cold team lately than they've been an indoor team.
Well, send them to Antarctica because they ain't winning this week, man. Give me Saints. I'm picking the under 40 and the Patriots by 2.5.
All right. So, ironically, though, if Ziggy's picks come true, which I hope Ziggy's picks do come true now, because he picked the Lions over the Bucs and he picked us over the Patriots, that will put the Saints right back at half a game behind Tampa with one more game against Tampa. So I'm going to tell you guys, because I know how this fan base is. If we do win Sunday, I guarantee you, because this is how fanatics work, we're going to be like, oh boy, we're not out of it yet. We're not out of it yet, and we can still win this division. I hope that happens Sunday, but they're not going to trick me like they did last year. Like, even if we win Sunday and the Bucs lose, I'm not going to let the football guys continue to set me up for disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. So I got the Patriots winning, but I hope that Ziggy's picks come true because it would put us a tie with Tampa Bay with another game to play them. That's a great shirt, Ziggy. That is a great shirt. So we have marked our picks. We will track them for next week. I appreciate everybody in the chat making their picks with us. This was great, guys. This was a great show. This was an imperfect show, but that is why this show is what it is. We're an imperfect bunch of people. Before we log off, all right, Evan, we get it. You're a Texas fan.
I ain't glad that's a nice jersey, though.
Janelle says, this shit more than a game. This channel more than a channel. And your fans are more than fans. We family. I appreciate that comment, Janelle. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who joined the show. Again, do not be afraid to hit the like and subscribe button. If you want to support the show for now while actually getting something in return, look right there. Look at that QR code, www.thisshitmorethanthegame.com for the low price of $28.03. You too can have a This Shit More Than the Game shirt. And next Tuesday, the red shirt, because we know it's basketball season, will officially go on sale. So if you want to support those guys at the Smoothie King Center, next Tuesday, this shirt, along with the first Pelicans preseason game. And you know what? That means we're going to be doing the show during the Pelicans preseason, y'all. We're going to have to, I'm going to have to do double duty. We're going to do the show next Tuesday, but I'm going to have the TV. So it's going to be a combination show. So if I randomly curse at the team next week, that'll be because the Pelicans did something stupid. www.thisshitmorethanthegame.com. Thank you for the super chat from Hoodie Jew. If you guys want to continue to support the show again, we have a good vision for what the show is, and you guys are making us see it through. I mean, we had over 50 people at one point today. That's awesome. That's awesome. With all the production gaps we had, you guys still stayed on the show consistently. You saw it through with us. I love it. I love that you guys are now leaving voicemails. Again, I'll put it's on my YouTube channel, but I'll put the voicemail. Where is it at, Ziggy? Right there. If you guys want to leave a voicemail next Sunday, but on my reaction video, I'll also leave the number. Leave a voicemail. Leave your name so I can shout you guys out. Try to keep it to a minute and 30 seconds. But I know you guys are passionate. I know that this shit more than a game, so I totally get it. And yeah, if you guys want to, I don't know, cash at me or something, John Barnes on everything, cash at. Well, no, because again, I'm trying to invest in this channel, and I think that we're building something cool here, guys. Even with guests like Evan and Sean, but they make the show more fun. Y'all gotta admit they make the show a little more fun. And we thank you guys. We really do. Do you guys have any final words before we cut the show close tonight?
No. Rams is gonna win. Saints is gonna lose. Yeah. Pretty much.
I don't get it, Sean. You be so damn civil throughout the show, and then at the end, you always take your little cheap shots.
Just saying, bro. It's reality, and I'm looking to go 5-0 in fantasy, bro. 5-0. I never thought that would happen. Never thought. That's crazy.
Ziggy, any final words?
As a rebuttal to what Sean said, according to Wine, you do have the easiest schedule, so pump the brakes there a little bit, bro. You know,
Everybody in the chat, what the hell are you talking about?
Nobody knows what we're talking about, but
Yeah,
I
let's
did.
keep that internal, guys. Jeez, people don't know it's like that.
But
Yeah.
at the end of
Damn.
the day, though, Zig, for rebuttal, I did beat the 5-time champ.
All right. Anyways, Evan, any final words? It's in the Barnes Family Fantasy Recap Show, guys. Jeez. Evan, any final words?
You know what?
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Barnes, sir. I'm sorry.
You know, Saints fans, I just want to say, y'all think I come on here in the comments, you think I be trolling and everything, that, it's all love and game, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I just want to say that the Saints are absolutely fucking trash. Oh my God. Boy, that's a sorry ass team. Jesus Christ. Man. Hey, my favorite part this past Sunday though, James Winston came in. He said, I got y'all, coach. A boy say, Hut. He looked straight deep. A boy saw 8 receivers. He threw the ball, and guess what? Another interception. I can't wait for Sunday, man. Give me Patriots all day. Oh, I'm excited. Go, we the boys. Woo!
I appreciate everybody in the chat. Thank you, guys. Y'all know what it is. So in the chat one last time, let them know why we do what we do. And y'all know why, right? Because put it in the chat. Final thing. That's how I'm going to start closing out every show. Ziggy, Evan, Sean, I'm offering you guys a 7-day contract. Do y'all want to come back next week and do it again?
No. So I'm gonna be on the beach next week. I got a pina colada in my hand. I'm gonna be on Cancun, boy. Ooh, won't be seeing me.
I was trying to do a cool thing where you guys like sign and say, "Yeah, we'll be back next week." But Ziggy and Sean, I know Ziggy.
Of course we'll be back
Thank
next
you
week,
guys,
man.
Ziggy and Sean. We don't need Evan for this damn show. I don't know why we put him on, but you guys are right. Slim South, this shit more than the game. I'm already losing my voice already. Slim South, this shit more than the game. Mikey, you ain't. Mikey, you ain't gonna be crying this weekend, brother, because this shit more than a game. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining the show this weekend. This weekend, I'm off. You know what?
I hope you don't get shocked. I hope you don't get shocked crying.
The Saints are gonna shock the world. Believe that. My brother just texted me. He said the Saints are gonna shock the world.
Oh, I bet he
This shit
did.
more than the game, folks. This shit more than the game. See you guys next.
Oh, come on, man. Tackle him. You know we put your arms around him. You hold him in the tackle. Tackle him. Oh, man. I'm tired of this thing, man.
John, they were trying to call the cops.
Oh, God. This shit more than a game, man.
Ah, yes.